Hey guys, how's it going? We are live. No music yet, but we are going to get everything situated as usual. I don't know why I took my glasses off already. But so there's going to be no music today. Something today's interesting. Figured I'd go ahead and go live and tell you guys what's going to be going on. So let me get everything situated here, and we'll be good to go. Super excited about this one. This is going to be something different that we don't normally do, so I'm really excited about that. I feel like I'm really crooked. Am I? Oh, I am really crooked for you guys. Let me fix that. I didn't realize how crooked you guys were. Here we go. A little bit down. There you go. I think that's better. Let me clean the screen off too. You look like you're a little dingy. Yeah, you guys needed a good cleaning. That's what that was. Hey, buddy. How's it going? All right, so we got all of that. Is it normally like that? It might just be because the lights are like that. I don't know. But it doesn't look that bad. All right, put the rag back up. Had to clean that off. Y'all are so tilted, man. All right, so. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that's better. Hey, Warren, how's it going, buddy? What you up to? What you up to there, lad? This table's actually starting to get really creaky and getting really annoying. Fridge is humming today, too. Weird. All right, so we're going to share this out. Facebook, as usual. Then we're going to get ready to go live on Facebook. And today, all day, I was like, man, it's not Friday. It was always something else, you know? And then eventually, I was like, hey, you know, it's actually Friday. Weekend's here. Too bad I don't get a weekend, but what's up, bro? How's it going, man? How's the wife and them? How's it all going? I feel like you guys are still really, like, wonky. It might just be the way my computer's sitting. We'll see here in a second. Trying to do the thing. There we go. All right, get a live chat pulled up here. That way I can actually see what you guys. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look bad. That looks fine. At first, it looked like, I guess the way it was just canted or something over on my other monitor. It just was not having it. I got the live chat pulled up. Asleep. I feel that. It's been a long day for everybody, I think. Let's get ready for Facebook here. Okay. Let's clean the screen off. But today, like I was telling you guys, we're going to get Facebook here and tell you some awesome things that makes today different. There we go. Live on Facebook, too. So, usually I go live by myself, but today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm already in the Discord. I'm going to unmute here in just a little bit, waiting on them. But we're going to have some guests. My cousin, he streams on his own channel. He's going to be streaming there. And our other friend, he's just going to be relaxing, watching, I guess, both or one or the other. And just kind of going to be chit-chatting through Discord. But we are doing FireBall Friday through that. So I thought it'd be something pretty cool. It was actually Kenny's idea, I believe, to do a FireBall Friday as like a group thing. Because usually he has me do it whenever I have FireBall, which we have plenty of. But we're going to start out like we normally do here. We get our beer in, open it up, and we're going to do our shot for all those new subscribers that came in while we were gone, and I believe we're going to use Captain Morgan today for shots. I was looking at them earlier, and I was really feeling some rum, so I think more than well than enough. I feel like rum is an awesome choice. So getting it started good. So this one here, we did hit 390, I believe today, last night, something like that. I haven't looked in a little while, but I know as of earlier, we did hit 390. So cheers to all the new peoples in the family, and as we grow every day. So cheers. Hey, Argy, how's it going, man? We're just relaxing, having fun, chilling. Oh, yeah. But you don't have any funny stories to get the day started with. Usually I have something to tell you guys. But I guess the only thing I got for you guys today is like going in, like starting out. FireBall, hell yeah. I love it, man. It's great. It's something consistent. I think we're going to continuously do that. Actually, we'll just keep it up here so everybody can see it too. We'll just keep it right there. We'll have both of them up. Shots for each sub that we get during this, and toasting and all that good stuff. And this is what we're actually going to be drinking on today. So cars. So I don't do a whole lot of car stuff at work. We do very minimal amounts of stuff. We do changes, tire work, small things like that. But it's not hard to bring your car in and get an oil change or have an oil change done. Even during the pandemic, it was really easy. Walmart may have been closed, but at least there was several other places still up and running. So, that being said, I've seen more cars well over their oil change limit than what I normally have before. So, and I'm not talking like, oh, you're supposed to get them every 3,000 to 5,000, but you're like $1,000 over that or a couple hundred over that. I'm not talking like that. We had one to make a point. We had one today and one the other day, Tuesday, that was the biggest that I'd seen since I've been working there. And I only know that they haven't had one done since then because it still had our filter on it, and I can look at the previous work order. It had 70,000 miles was when it was supposed to have its last oil change. 70,000, right? It's a fairly newer car. It's like a 2011 Civic, I think. 2011, 2012. Can't remember. And its sticker was dated for 2019. Here it is, 2021. It's been 3 years. But when you do your oil change, you're supposed to get them I usually get mine done every 3,000 miles. That's just roughly for me. But most people go 3 to 5. Some people may go longer. They're just weird, you know. People have their own preference. But nonetheless, we started everything out, was looking at the numbers, got all this, everything pulled up. And the original mileage that was on it now from when it actually was supposed to get its oil change, so it was supposed to get its oil change at 70,000. It was now sitting at 111,000 miles. That is a 40,000 mile distance without an oil change. It had no oils. It was thick. It was runny. There was no oil on the dipstick. So, I mean, simple maintenance, because I feel like that's what I'm getting at there. Like, it's so easy to go ahead and do an oil change. Or if you can't do your own oil change or you can't find somewhere to do it, everybody knows somebody that knows how to do oil changes. So, I mean, it's not that hard, you know. And cleanliness of your vehicle. Me and my cousin were talking about it earlier. It's like, why do you have to be listening to your radio on 90 and turn it off, and then we get in your car and then it's still on 90? Like, that's ridiculous. And cigarettes, but man, we'll talk about that. But looks like they're in chat, so I'm going to go ahead and jump over there and get the volumes and everything adjusted.
Yo. Alright. We have to behave now.
Yeah, I'm already live, so.
I had to get that out of my system.
Oh, well, I'm glad I clicked it. Should have commented first. Yeah, I haven't got to the FireBall yet. I'm just still in the first beer. Need some FireBall, don't we all? I seen that what's his name's fights tomorrow. Are y'all watching that one?
Oh yeah, we're watching that. Do you know you're talking to? You dealing with Johnny Bananas here? Of course we're watching that. Anybody that throws hands, we're watching it. But that fight is like retarded hype.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 1-rounder.
Who do you think's gonna win?
What's his tits? The actual fighter.
Ben Askren?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Ben's got more stamina than Jake does.
That's what I was looking at a lot of the stats and stuff. And I know he's a lot shorter and his reach is bad, but he's got a lot better ground. He's got a lot better stamina. And
I mean, ground doesn't matter. They're boxing. Yeah,
cool.
boxing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, you might be able to walk him down for 8 rounds, but I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like, if Van Askren can't knock Jake Paul out, Jake Paul will win. That's it.
I'm about to say, I don't think it's going to be unanimous. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close just because they want that, like, type of viewership now.
Yeah. They're already making a ton of money already, so I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah. But if they knock him out now and they go ahead and knock him out of the boxing world, then they lose profit.
Oh, he ain't leaving boxing anytime soon. No, I think if Jake Paul loses to Van Askren, it's going to kill the hype behind him. He has a huge hype train.
Yeah.
The only reason we're talking about it is because it's fucking so many people want to see him lose. And if he loses, that's it. No one wants to see him lose twice.
But if he wins, he doubles up on hype.
Yeah, if he wins, and more people are going to watch it, and more people want to see him lose.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
They started just playing some Monster Hunter with Connor. That sounds fun, man. I know a lot of people, I think, is buying Monster Hunter recently. And I think one of the guys in the shop said today, Ken, that they dropped the price today. You can buy Monster Hunter for $30 and you get the DLCs.
I got it on release day.
Yeah, we all know my computer ain't running no Monster Hunter. We barely playing RuneScape over here.
I think that was like at the beginning of my streaming career, and somebody literally gave me the money to go get it. I was like, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at this FireBall. Hang on, I'm cleansing myself.
Cleansing.
The Lord sees me sin.
He said same. I got it on release day for World.
It's pretty fun. If you don't like, I mean, if you've never played games like that, it's gonna be different.
Yeah. His
It's long. It's like it's not what you think it is.
Austin Backwards and then Space the Gamer. He does a lot of. He streams on Twitch and stuff too. He's one of the guys I work with.
Nice.
He does that randomizer shit on like you can vote while he plays like Grand Theft Auto and it does. I'd be so fucking triggered.
Oh yeah.
Where like I can vote a number and it'll happen. I would stroke out. I don't really have any games right now. I'm waiting on Diablo. Really, that's about it.
Diablo poggers. Any chug juggers?
If we when Diablo comes out, nobody's gonna hear from me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna die. I'm buying it release day. I'm pre-ordered. As soon as you're able to pre-order, I'm buying master package, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, for PC, bro. Sick, bro.
And no, bro.
Oof.
I'll probably get it for PC after I get a PC. You know.
I don't think they're gonna release it on anything else.
They probably will. They'll probably do all
like
normal consoles.
PS5.
Then I'll buy a PS5.
Oof. Be the oofers.
Let Kenny buy me a PS5.
Don't make a lol.
Yeah. next console I'm looking at buying, other than PC, getting a new PC. But console-wise, I think I have everything I want.
There's still no new games for the new consoles. Shit, trash.
They can hardly figure out 4K, let alone anything else.
The Lord has shined light upon me, and I know the ways. So, yeah, I'm going PC for quite a while.
Hey, is this set to where Jorge can't jump in and randomly shout like he normally does?
I can. Hang on. 1 second.
The last thing we freaking need.
Say. Okay, hang on.
There we go. I just won't know no words.
Any gamer words?
Yeah, you got them real gamer words.
Oh, yeah. Sick, bro. Hang on.
Just make a random Twitch account and then see how long it takes George to get banned.
Oh, it's hard to get banned. It is. I tried, man.
Not for that man. That man's been kicked out of every chat he's ever been in.
Getting kicked out of chats is easy. I'm just saying, like, everything else on Twitch. Like, to get permanently Twitch banned, it's hard.
Oh, Kenny was close. Kenny was very close. All right, so I'm already tired of this stupid freaking table. It squeaks almost as bad as that computer table did.
He's some WD-40, big man. What you doing?
I don't know if you can hear it. God. I'm still looking.
That's about it, though.
I think I was looking at different bars and stuff to buy, and I think it's going to be cheaper for me to build one. I can do one of those, like, cheaper style, like, pallet style bar.
I need a mic stand, Zach.
Drinking my version of a Bloody Mary, a mix of Clamato, Milwaukee's Best Light, and a shot of cheap vodka. Mix and enjoy. That sounds rough, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that does actually sound really rough.
Do you add any pepper or anything? Because I know a lot of Bloody Marys, if you don't add like pepper and salt and stuff, then it's just tomato juice and vodka.
I just think the Milwaukee's Best, like...
Hey, but I screenshotted it. We'll give it a shot. I don't mind mixing it up. I'll try it. I mean, I've tried the Clamatos. I like the mango one. That one was really good. It was better than the regular one.
I like the Clamato. That shit adds like a whole new taste to it.
Which Clamato do you like? Do you like the Bud Light one or the Modelo one?
Oh, no. Like actual Clamato.
Oh, then I don't know what that is.
It's Clamato's like V8.
Oh. Well, yeah, because, I mean, whenever I've tried the Modelo Cheladas.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay. Then I don't even know it. Yeah, I haven't had any of the Clamatos in.
Yeah, Clamato's like a base drink.
Oh, okay. Because I bought, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a pre-made Bloody Mary mix. And it tasted like they put a can of pepper in it, and that was it.
Yeah, that shit spicy. No, they can get Clamato, just like base Clamato, and it's just like tomato juice and clam juice. Which it sounds gross, but it actually is pretty good.
Huh. There was another drink that somebody was telling me about. I think it was Warren that's watching. If he is, he can comment. But it's something that has to do with tuna juice.
Tuna juice. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, it's tuna juice. Oh, God, I can't think of the name of it. It might be called Smoker's Cough. Might be the name of it. And then there's another one where you use like a shot of whiskey and you put a dollop of mayonnaise in it. I think that was the smoker cough.
Oh, that's disgusting. I've seen that.
Yeah. It's on the back burner. Very, very far back burner. The one that I did that was very interesting that kind of tasted weird was the concrete mixer. It's Bailey's and lime juice, and then you swish it, and it solidifies the Bailey's.
That's also gross. I don't like Bailey's though.
Once you you can do it with any cream liqueur, so you can do it with any flavor Irish cream, and pretty much what it does is the lime juice takes the cream and pretty much turns it into cottage cheese.
Yeah, that's gross.
Said, with a glass of ice, you fill the glass 65%, 75% with light beer, color it with light red and regular Clamato, and then add your vodka shot. I use regular Clamato. Okay. I need to buy some more vodka. So the other day we bought 2 new whiskeys, pretty much just burner whiskeys, something cheap to fill the 2 decanters. One because 6ix9ine always says that my shelf looks empty because they're empty. So I bought 2 whiskeys just to fill them up, and that was it. I bought 2 cheap ones. I bought one was a Canadian Hunter, and the other one was Virgin Bourbon. It was 101 proof. But filled both the decanters, and I bought a new Scotch, which we done the review on the Scotch yesterday. It's a 15-year-old Doors. Absolutely amazing. That's what you need to get.
Empty bottle of Basil 8 on the right side.
It's not
I
empty.
don't remember seeing that. It's not.
No. There's like 3 shots worth in it. But I'm determined not to drink it. I don't know if you're watching the video right now or the channel or not, but
Yeah, I see it. They are. There's a little bit.
the only reason why there's that much that's still in it is that was the first bottle that was ever on the channel, and it's just chilling. It was a birthday gift in 2019. Pretty Lady loves.
It's like a full drink,
Yeah, it's a full drink. The only downside is I feel like the longer I let it sit like that, the more it's going to oxidize because of the oxygen in the bottle, and it's going to taste bad.
Well, sometimes it's good to let your whiskey breathe a little bit, but yeah, you're right.
Well, every now and again, I'll come in here and I'll tip them or I'll shake them just to wet the corks so the corks don't dry out. But yeah, you can kind of see the difference. So you can see which one was aged longer to the other one by the darkness of how much darker this one is compared to this one.
Oh, yeah. Way darker.
The quicker it comes out of the process, and depending on what barrel they use, whether it's a white oak barrel or not, it changes the color. But the quicker it comes out the barrel, whiskey straight out the tap is clear. So it doesn't change color until it sets in the barrel. But the darker one is 101 proof. The other one is, I think, 80. I don't know. I threw the bottles away. Which I'm throwing all of these away, by the way, for the most part. Whichever one's Pretty Lady doesn't keep, I'm going to throw them away. So.
Yeah, get rid of all of them at the same time. That way your trash man thinks you're like some sort of serious alcoholic.
Even if I get rid of like a couple at a time, I look like an alcoholic. It's full all the way back. This whole shelf's full all the way back. Empties.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of empties.
Whole bunch of empties. There's some that's up here that are empty just because I don't have room down here. There's like 3 or 4 up here that are empty.
I'm thinking if it's worth less than like $65, throw it away.
That's all of these except for Yeah, all of them. I'm pretty sure.
No, that Johnny Walker Black might be.
That's the double black.
Yeah, that might be worth 160, but.
I can't remember how much I paid for the Johnny Walker double black. I got the red label, the double black. I don't know if I got anything interesting in there that's more. I might. I don't know. Oh, I got a big bottle of Maker's Mark 47 in there.
Those are not that bad.
Those are expensive, but they taste pretty decent. The small bottle's like $30.
Yeah, Maker's Mark. It's good shit.
I really like the 47. I wish it wasn't so as expensive, but it's still good. Because I mean, you spend $30 and you still get a small bottle. It's way better than their original Maker's Mark. But Maker's Mark by itself is decent, but oh, Kenny, you need to try this citrus vodka that I have from Sky. It's their infused citrus made with real citrus fruits. Absolutely amazing.
Interesting.
You can't even tell that it's vodka, honestly.
I'll probably have to add it to something that's carbonated.
It's this one. It would go great with like Sprite or something like that.
Yeah.
Sprite, Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew, something citrusy.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was really good. There's one vodka up there that I'm never going to touch again, so it's probably just going to be up there forever. Nice collection of drink. Thank you. I have a bountiful amount. We're about to hit 600 videos, and every video's been different, so I have plenty of bottles. I have more empty bottles that you guys can't even see. They're on my shelves over here, countertops. They're everywhere, honestly. Need a cat to jump up every one good time. And yeah, actually we thought about that too when we were thinking about getting a cat. And she ended up getting those gerbils. And I put an S on that because she bought another gerbil today. So now we have two gerbils.
Oof.
And we were looking on Google and stuff because the other gerbil was kind of like acting weird, I guess you could say. He was just like wandering, almost like moping. And they live better with another gerbil. So, and it's best to put like a male with a male because they can bond, kind of like a sugar glider with depression and stuff. So we bought another one. They're only like $10. So we bought another gerbil today. Well, I didn't know we bought another gerbil until I came home and seen another gerbil. But they're pretty cool. I like them. You can put them in your hand and they like scurry up your arm and like try to dig themselves into like your crevice of your elbow and stuff. One is very shy and timid, and the other one is very energetic and wants everything. But they're not like next to
wheels for a cat.
yeah, like they're next to the fish tank in the den. They have their own little 10-gallon tank. I think it's massive. But I think it was a better choice than a cat or a dog at the moment. One, early age dog. I hate barking all the time, so I couldn't deal with it. Cats, annoying as piss. They knock everything over. Everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't like cats though, so I'm glad we didn't get a cat. The only cat I like is Beans because he's not my cat.
He literally doesn't do anything.
He's the laziest fat cat I've ever seen in my life.
The only thing he does is lay on your stuff. That's it.
He likes counters too. Every time I'm there, he's always on the counter.
Yeah, he likes to be high up as humanly fucking possible.
And then he's like, "Dad, why won't you put me down?" He's like, "I got up here, but I don't want to get down, but I want you to put me down."
Ever since he learned that he could jump up there, that's all he fucking does.
And you got to think, that's a pretty good vertical.
That's fucking huge.
Because your shelf is probably 3.5 foot tall. And he just jumps up there like it's nothing.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous. He can jump from the counter to the couch, but he rarely does it.
His balls ain't that big yet.
I've seen him do it like 3 times. I'm like, you're actually a psychopath.
He's going to miss the couch and hit your table one day.
Oh, my Lord. It's a hell of a sight. I could never catch it on camera, though.
Put a camera up in your house. And just stream. That's what you need to do. A day in a life, 24-hour stream of beans.
Oof.
Just like put a camera up, or close your bedroom door, and then put a camera up, and then leave beans for the kitchen and the living room, and just let them watch beans all day. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that would creepishly watch that.
Naturally, yes. I mean, people are also watching, or were watching, a stop sign.
Yeah, very true.
You saw that.
I didn't. I think you told me about it on the phone or something. I don't remember. But I remember you talking about a stop sign.
Literally just the camera pointed at a stop sign that nobody stops at.
Half of our county.
Pretty much.
I can't tell you the last stop sign I stopped for.
You gotta do that Cali roll.
Like if you're coming out of my road though, you have to stop because you can't see past that big ass tree at the end of the road. So unless you're feeling froggy, you just kind of roll on out that thing. So what game are you going with next, Kenny? Have you looked?
Nice, ain't no fucking clue.
Do a Dragon Ball. Are you stuck on 64 and want to do a 64 game, or does it matter?
Nah, I wanted to do a couple of them, just kind of like get it off my chest a little bit. But other than that, it does. I mean,
do that Army game. That what was it? The one we always played all the time.
but yeah, stuff like that. I want to do it in like the future. I'll just do like I know some people do it a lot, but I'll do like a shit show Saturday.
Yeah. What about Crash? You want to play any Crash or anything like that?
Yeah. I just don't think that's entertaining to watch.
What are you looking at as far as entertaining, though?
Something that's not boring as piss. Because I just look at like shit that I would find enjoyable to watch.
True. I mean, I can watch anything for hours as long as I got something to fiddle with. So it doesn't really matter to me.
I'm not doing World of Warcraft. That's just boring as hell to watch.
If you play WoW, you got to get rid of your RuneScape account.
Yeah. Probably a noob.
That's like those people that play League.
Like, you ain't never gonna see me on League, Dota, Among Us, just shit like that. I'm way beyond good.
Yeah, I see a bunch of Among Us memes. I was like, you know what? It might be fun, but I'm still not going to download it.
Unless you have 9 other friends, it's just weird. Because, like, if all 10 people don't have mics, then all 10 people are not fucking talking.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find a DB game. Sweet. What was that one that me, you, George, and Six played where you roamed around that map and you had to kill other people, got bigger, higher level?
Blood and Steel.
No, it wasn't that one.
Blood of Steel buggers.
Was it Blood of Steel? Where the map was like purple and you ran in circles, you had to shoot people, and then the more people you shot, the higher your rank got. And then if you died, you lost your rank and went back down to 0.
Oh, no, that was another game.
Oh, yeah, you talking about that robot game or whatever?
Yeah, that could be like your shit show Sunday thing.
Dude, after like 15 minutes, we clear the lobby out.
Yeah, you guys got number 1 in one night in ranks.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all some night owls. I can't do all that.
No, y'all.
Yeah, because I remember y'all kept playing that when I'm getting on.
Yeah, that was Kenny and Jorge.
Dude, until like 5, 6 in the morning.
Because I got off, and I think 6 got off shortly after me. I just got so tired, and I started changing my name up.
George ended up falling in a hole by accident.
Oh, I didn't know.
I purposely fell in a hole because I was like, George, I just can't do this anymore.
I'd have been tilted.
And once I realized that we were only fighting against bots, I was kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because I was like, dude, they're using flamethrower bots, and it's crazy hard to get those, and they're just ass.
Because, like, at first it was other real people, and then it just kind of, like, dissipated.
Because, like, the first 2 bots are literally the best ones in the game, so it just made no sense.
Yeah.
Like, the shotgun one is, like, a mega sniper.
One of the guys in the chat said, DBZ Shin Budokai 2 for N64.
It's on N64.
He's not. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about. He might be talking about something else then.
No, it's a PSP game, I think. Yeah, it's a PSP game. Actually smoking the best fentanyl I've ever seen in my life, if you think I'm playing that.
I mean, you have a PSP. I'll buy the game. He said you can run them on emulators.
Dude, 6 times look at this shit. It's a PSP game, right? It's got Beerus on it. It's got Whis on it.
What?
It's got Gogeta on it. It's got SS5 Vegeta, I want to say.
Isn't SS5 SSG?
No, there is an SS5 Vegeta, but it's non-canon. Like, super mega non-canon.
Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of
canon, that's fucking Janemba.
Speaking of new tunes, I'm about to get Vados. How many Vados? Or never, we can't trade pinks. But I'm like 50, 60 away from Vados.
I got 90 out of 200.
Your man's was being cranky today for some reason.
Dude, I don't pay attention to any of those fucks.
And he got so mad, I was like, look, man, I'm playing for fun. You're playing for strat. Just leave me the hell alone.
Like, dude.
I play this game because it's fun for me to do something while I'm at work. And that's it.
Really?
You guys play this like your life is on the line if you win or lose.
I do it when I'm milking the clock a little bit, when I'm taking a 30-minute, 40-minute, 50-minute shit.
I wake up in the morning, and then I'll do like my dailies, and then I might get back on once or twice throughout the day sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on how busy we are at work. If we're slow, I'm just going to play Dragon Ball, or I'm going to get on Pokemon. Play Pokemon Go. Considering Walmart's a huge spawn spot, I just milk Pokemon. We're in like Gen 7 Pokemon. It's absolutely ridiculous how many Pokemon's out there now on the game.
6-9, tell this fucker to finish Dragon Ball Super already.
Oh, I haven't watched it since like Goku got to Beerus's planet.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I watched the first episode where the last episode I watched was when Goku got to Beerus's planet and made fun of Vegeta for being in a maid outfit, and then they almost woke up Beerus.
Yeah.
And then I haven't been able to watch since.
It's like right before Golden Frieza.
Yeah. So I try to watch it every now and again, but I just haven't really had time.
Dude, if you ain't made it to the baseball episode, you ain't even started yet.
Between work and doing all these videos and stuff, it's just I ain't got enough time.
Baseball, and then
Warren says he needs to watch it too. Everybody and their mama should watch Super.
Says you.
Says you.
I've been watched it.
I know. That's why I said everybody and their mother needs to watch Super.
Y'all need to watch it.
I'm watching.
I still need to finish Dragon Ball Heroes, and I feel like a bum I haven't finished that.
Man, that's not even canon, bro.
I don't know, but it's got Cumber in it.
I'm about to say you said canon wasn't even worth watching.
Because he's a normie casual. Don't ignore him. He's against Broly and all that mess. He's weird. I think he's a little bit towards the left.
I wish I knew what happened to my Dragon Ball movie, the one where they fought Broly. I think it was Broly. I can't remember which one that I had that was on DVD that we watched all the fucking time.
Yeah, I've had that movie for a fucking long ass time.
Wow, I'm either working, I'm either doing something in the yard, or making a YouTube video, or live on YouTube, or going to sleep.
Yes, man. Time management.
Time management. How many times did you go live last week?
Because I've been busy, blood.
Time management. Time management.
It's all about, dude, I like quality. I don't like just streaming just to stream. I like quality shit. I'm not going to stream if I'm pissed crazy tired. It's not worth it to me.
I understand. I just do it because I've already been doing it for like 6 months. Might as well keep up. Every now and again, I'll change it, just depending. Like, if I get, like, next week, might change up my streaming a little bit because they got me scheduled, like, 4 to 9s. And, yeah, getting off at 9 o'clock, coming home, eating, showering, doing all that fun stuff, and then going live. I'm live at, like, 11.
Yeah, you're a slave.
So hopefully, what I'm going to do is just override my schedule and come in earlier and get off at 7:30. If that works. If not, I'll just take the point. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck that.
Those 2 guys quitting, man, that screwed the shop way up.
Shit, motherfuckers quit where I work are fucking retards. Like, honestly, they literally let you get away with murder. I don't understand why people leave.
That's how Walmart is. You can do anything, almost anything, and just nothing happens.
Drop a fucking car and not get fired.
Yeah, they did.
Right, we're giving you a warning.
Well, 3 people dropped a truck. 1 got fired because he just wasn't going to make the cut no more. The other one got a warning and was like, Warren's the one that done it. Warren's watching now. He said, yep, right here. He dropped the truck. I wasn't going to put his name out there, but he did. They dropped the truck. They double stacked blocks. And the other guy went to kick his wheel off because it was seized on there. And when he kicked it, it launched the coached one. And the other guy, he didn't have anything to really do with the blocks, so they just kind of slapped him on the hand.
Oh.
But yeah, it's you can almost do anything. I've watched people drive into columns, drive into signs, drive cars, damage people's cars on purpose, and just not get fired. I've watched somebody smoke a blunt, not get fired. The only time I watched somebody get fired, they drank a beer, looked up at the camera, flipped it off, and then finished their beer. And then they got fired.
Sounds like 6ix9ine.
I wish.
That's game shit. What's that World Star?
I break enough stuff in that shop to almost lose my job. Are y'all still drinking FireBall, or y'all just talking?
Drinking. I just got another Coke.
I was just babysitting this class. I'm about to take.
He said babysitting.
Oh man, dude, I gotta show him that one video, but not right now. Show up that shit. 6ix9ine son, these videos will change your life.
Oh, I know what you guys are talking about.
Life. I tried to show him the other day, but he was acting Hollywood.
He gets that way sometimes. He gets that Atlanta blood shows up, and he has to act different.
Wait, what?
I said once that Atlanta blood gets activated, he has to act different.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear, man. It's that Chief Keef blood. I don't know what it is.
You got that chief blood.
I'm like, jeez. Yeah, I literally can't send it to you. I had to email it to fucking Justin. It's so big.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I had to email it from an iPhone 4. Dude, you talking about battery killer. Sending that email? Dude.
Bro, I never thought I'd ever see that again in my life.
I never thought that phone was going to turn on. It took 4 hours to go from 0 to 15%.
You can send him that the RuneScape one too.
Oh yeah, dude! Look at this screenshot, dude. This is like some Google type of shit.
That thing's PogChamp.
Hang on, this picture is like piss small. Nope, not T-posing Vegeta.
Is that a monkey smacking tamarines? Or it's a hammer, okay. I was like, monkey? I couldn't figure out what it was doing. About as blind as it gets.
Bro, that RuneScape picture, that's old. That was like,
I think it's Pog.
RuneScape was out for like a year.
That was when we were playing, when we were in Lincoln View off 2 laptops.
Like, bro.
No, we were playing off 1 laptop.
This was when I had an iPhone 4. I mean, I'm telling you, that was a long time ago.
That was before I even played RuneScape.
Man, this motherfucker, bro. I tried. No. You was playing RuneScape, but you was playing RS2.
Yeah, I was playing...
You was playing a real RuneScape, but it was like real.
Yeah. But I played the fun way. And we'll talk about that another day.
Any botters?
No, I never bought it.
Keyboarders?
Oh, yeah, scamming. Bro, scamming is the only reason motherfuckers were playing that game.
Kenny was like, hey, let me show you one thing. And then I became a millionaire off of it.
Yo, double my GP real quick.
All right, cool. Hang on, I'm going to log in. I'm going to log in on my burner account.
Any GP doublers?
Yeah, of course. I'll double items, money, everything. Shit, I'll double your account.
I give you your second account, the same account that you're working with now.
Yo, let me trim that armor.
Gold trim.
You got that dragon trimmed. You didn't even know about it.
He said, hey, follow me to level 10 Wildy so I can drop trade you something.
Yeah, the item's too big or something for him. I gotta drop out there.
Life was great. That was when Kenny got 99 cooking for the first time.
Yeah, I got it when I had pneumonia.
Yeah, you had walking pneumonia in the middle of summer. And that's when you got 99 cooking.
Fucking ridiculous.
Because they had just implemented bonfire stacking, where somebody would stack the bonfire so the bonfire would never go out, and then you could cook on top of it because there was always somebody burning wood there.
Yep.
And it was 1 click from bank. It was literally a 3-tick game method to fire making, and cooking and whatever else you wanted to do over fire.
And more people cook and you get more XP. Dude, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it capped out.
Yeah, but I said you could stack like 5 cooks, and then once you stacked up to a certain amount, it was like a 5-time buff, and it's quit. It just stopped out.
Yeah, you don't want to know how it is nowadays.
Yeah, they just give you sign in, you log in, and they're like, oh, you don't have that 99? Here you go.
Everything is in Elf City. Every good method is in Elf City. And getting there is such a bitch.
They've added 3 quests. 3 quests since I haven't been on.
Dude, you gotta get to Elf City on old school.
I already have.
Fuck.
No, I got 1 quest. I'm 1 quest away from Elf City, I think.
I can't remember the actual name of it, but everybody just calls it Elf City.
Actually, I think I can go there. It's the one place in the middle of the woods where you get the crystal seed.
Yeah, it's called Perfidanus or
Yeah, I can already go there. I'm already done with that.
How people call it Prifta? No,
Yeah.
we're talking about that.
Yeah, Prifdus. Prifdas.
Yeah, it's like the average player goes there. Well, not the average, like the above average.
Yeah, I've already done all the. I think I've got 1 Elven quest left, and that's it. But I can go there now. I have the crystal saw. I have the crystal sea. I have the crystal bow.
You have to do that one underground elf quest to where you can do
The underground pass.
No, it's the other one with the maze and the pyramid and all that shit, and the lights and the beams.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think we were in Discord when I had done that one because it took me a long time to get all those lights to go up. That way you can go out the back door and come back out. But if you went through the back door but not unlocked the other door, then you had to do the whole maze again.
Dude, if you do that without a guide, you're actually a serial killer.
Yeah, I had to use a guide, and it still took me 4 hours.
It still took me 4 hours. Yeah, it's actually long as fuck.
That one's longer than any other quest that I have ever done. Even the new vampire quests, they are nothing compared to that one. I can't remember the name of it, but that was one of the quests that was like, you know what? I don't want to do quests anymore for a while.
And you're taking damage constantly.
Yeah, and you can't have so many items on you because when you take fall damage if you get in certain areas.
God, I hate that fucking quest.
It was underneath East Arty.
Yeah. Need a key to
West Arty. It was underneath West Arty. You had to go in as a plague, and then you got underneath, and you could change. But there was no point in changing because you didn't fight anything. But it was ridiculous.
God, hell. I remember I told you about that quest for weeks, and then you finally did it. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, you didn't even believe I did it. You tested me. You started asking questions and stuff. He's like, you did it.
I remember that.
That is a fucking hell of a quest.
It took forever. It took a whole day off, almost.
And I'm telling you, that shit ain't no joke.
One of the absolute worst quests I've done. I still don't want to do Monkey Madness 2.
It took me like a day just to Monkey Madness. I ain't gonna lie. That shit took all day.
Monkey Madness sucks without a guide. If you don't do half these quests without a guide, man, you're stuck.
Dude, if you didn't go to Monkey Madness with a guide, you actually have autism.
Because whenever you're on Monkey Madness and you're in Apatoll and you're trying to get out of the prison and then you keep getting caught and sent back to the prison and you have to get past the first 2 monkeys every time, that sucks.
Yeah, I did it in the summer of last year, and I didn't have air conditioning. I had been drinking, so I was just sweating profusely while doing that exact part where you keep getting caught by the monkey.
Yeah.
What a fucking nightmare.
Stuff sucks. So bad.
Jeez.
I was actually pissed while doing that quest.
Monkey Madness is such a workup. The quest is harder than the final boss.
Yeah, definitely.
The final boss, you can clap him in 30 seconds and not even get touched.
Well, I killed him when I still had really low stats on my account, just before I trained for.
So Kenny pressured me into quests. I was already decently mid to high level. I was still running around in Rune. And he was like, just do it. Shut up and do it.
Yeah, I told you, because you can do anything you fucking want in the game once you do it. You can do anything.
We're not going to talk about Fire Cape, but I got Dragon.
Oh, no.
Lord himself knows I cannot get a fire cape.
You gotta do a fire cape stream.
Yeah, I'll do one a day, you
I
know,
would
because
love to see him attempt it.
my computer can't handle it.
On stream. Get that tunnel vision whenever Jet pops up.
Yeah, like mega tunnel. Like 2 million.
It made me so mad on that last run because he was like dead. Like he had less than like a quarter of health left. And
Kobe.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Airplane and all. It was just that helicopter hit harder than that mountain did.
Oh yeah, your words, not mine.
I'm talking about Jad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, shit. I was watching Kenny do it. He was straight up just having a panic attack for like 20 minutes while trying to kill Jad.
I even told Kenny, I was like, because account sharing is legal now in RuneScape. I was like, I'll give you like $20.
I'm telling you, yeah, you can. People do it all. Yeah, Odemar does it live all the time.
Yeah, you can legally account share now.
I thought it was just like you're allowed to an extent. Like you could do challenges for someone else. Like you can't pay someone to do Inferno Cape.
Nah, because what's their kid's just done a huge like 80-hour stream, and it was just like 3 people alternating on the same account.
As long as it doesn't involve like real life trading, then you can do it.
Yeah. Like if I asked Kenny to come over here and get my fire cape, even if the world knew that Kenny got it for me and I didn't, it didn't matter. I couldn't get banned for it.
That again, I don't know. That's the gray area.
Yeah, I don't think they really care about fire cape.
Infernal, oh, they own that ass. They know everything on that ass.
Yeah, like
they're like the IRS.
when they dropped in and they banned everybody and they pulled everybody's Infernal cape for paying for it, that was great.
Well, I mean, they even said like 75% of the Infernal capes aren't legit.
Yeah, they saw that most of them weren't legit, and they're like, fuck.
I know in my entire life of playing that game, I'm never going to get an Inferno cape.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I can't even get a Jad cape.
Yeah, you can't get Jed. I think Inferno you have to kill more than one Jed, right?
You got to get 5.
I think so. It's the same one. There's one on RS3.
I think it's 5. Like these guys out here just do it for fun during Slayer, and I can't even do it as a normal challenge.
I think the Slayer version is different.
You got to go through all the ways. Same.
That shit is a hard fucking boss to kill.
Yeah, you have to. Even with Jad, like when you get Jad as a Slayer task, you only get like 3. You have to kill him 3 times. So you'll have to go through all the ways, killing 3 times.
What is this with Arcane?
And you got these other weirdos out here killing him enough to where they can sacrifice their capes for a pet.
Yeah. Well, you gotta sacrifice a fire cape to get to the Infernal Cape area, so.
But you only got to sacrifice 1 for that. And then it's infinite after that. These dudes are doing it just to get an extra increase on the pet drop.
Yeah, I do it on RS3 when I get a task.
Stuff's ridiculous.
I'm already max combat. I just gotta burn through it.
I'm right at 90 strength. I think my next 99 is going to be strength and then work my way around melee. Or go to attack. Or I might go defense. Our defense is probably going to be last because it's so slow of a grind. Because I got 99 range. So I'll probably do 99 strength and 99 attack and then go to defense last and be max for the most part. Got to go relieve the black.
This shit work. Log in to RuneScape on the website. I'll look at something.
My fucking the coin game got an update. I'm gonna check.
Oh shit, coin game, baby, dude, you gotta stream that shit, man.
Shit.
Oh shit, I forgot to put the authenticator on this phone. The security on my RuneScape account is honestly like so dense.
You're back.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
How y'all feeling? You want me to pour another glass of FireBall, or do I go to beer?
Get a little bit more FireBall going.
Okay, let me put the beer back in the fridge, and then we'll go to FireBall.
Yeah, like a second ago, I was like, Jesus.
That's the downside about FireBall is it's so little proof. You don't really feel anything from it, and you're like, oh, it just tastes like candy, so you just keep drinking it, you know.
Yeah, me, it's just like candy, so it's like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna pour a shot of FireBall, and then I'm gonna put a shot of Buffalo Trace.
How are you going to disgrace Buffalo Trace like that?
You're right.
What drinks do you have? What other drinks do you have other than FireBall, Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, FireBall, Buffalo Trace. I still got that Eagle Rare. And then I got Johnny Walker Black Label. That's a Disaronno that I put in there. Let's see. I got hella beer. I've been going through like this crazy beer phase. And then I got this. So you've had Hendrick's gin, right?
Yeah, this man said beer phase.
Bro, I've been drinking hella different types of beer. There's this Hendrick's limited release. It's called Hendrick's Lunar. I'll send you a picture of it.
Look at the screen.
Oh my god, that's Miller Lite though. That's different.
Beer phase? Oh, and they changed their box recently, by the way. It wasn't a phase, Mom. I promise.
No, I'm just normally like a liquor guy. I just drink nothing but like hella beer.
I drink Miller Lite because it tastes good and it's not heavy. Like, I can do hops. I got IPAs and stuff in the front fridge that I usually drink like 1 or 2 a day. It's just I can't really do real heavy stuff.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of IPA.
Thick
This is
stuff.
double IPA.
I like that bottle though.
Transmigration.
Is that a whiskey? Or what is that?
No, it's Hendrick's gin.
Oh, gin. Okay. I only have 1 gin. This is the only. I got Aviation's gin. That's the only one I got. And honestly, the only reason why I bought it because Ryan Reynolds was a part of it, and then he sold out his other part and then it caused a huge like backlash last year about it. So it's the only reason why I got it.
Wow, he sold out his other part.
There's a bunch of people that last year, like music artists and actors, that sold out their margin of liquor sales.
David Connor sold out his margin of.
Yeah, there's a huge number of celebrities pulling out of alcohol, and I'm kind of curious on why.
I don't know. They make a ton of money. I think the alcohol companies just are buying them out.
Unless like the tax might be crazy, you know. Like for every bottle, he might make 35 instead of 75. They're pulling 75. He's making 35. Math's off on that. I know. I'm terrible at math.
I don't know. Aviator, or whatever the fuck gin is just like there's no flavor to it.
It's like vodka.
It's good. Yeah, it's good, but it's like there's no flavor to it.
It tastes like aristocrat vodka. and that's I'm not here to criticize. All I hear from you guys is criticize. But now, aviation is decent. I've used it in a few other mixed drinks, but I haven't had enough gin to say that's my favorite gin. Because that's the only gin I've ever had.
Alright. I'm going to send you both a message. This is my RS3 account. It says time played and everything. That's how long.
105 days, fuck's sakes.
That's a long ass time. You know how long that is?
Yeah, it's 105 days. That's a long time.
That's not even a whole year.
That's a long time.
I don't even know what mine is on the old school.
That's time played.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a long time. You know how long that is? That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time of hours just into a game.
Oh, no. Let me pull up the calculator so I can throw it real quick.
Hey, I bet it's still not as many hours as I've played in Diablo.
Let's see. 1, 5,
Times 24.
and then plus 22. 2,542 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
It's a long time, baby.
Can you look up anybody else's, or is that just on your channel thing? On your RuneScape.com?
I can only look it up if you're a member.
Oh, I'm a member. On old school, at least.
But yeah, I just use Rune Metrics. It shows everything. I don't know if there's Rune Metrics for old school or not.
Yeah, look at mine.
This man played RuneScape for fucking 10 hours straight the other day. He's a member.
Man, baby, what you know about that shit? Yeah,
Kenny knows what he does. Like this man thinks he's slick. What he does is he finds a game and he's like, I like this game. I'm gonna tell Justin about this game. And then he knows I have an addictive mentality when it comes to video games. And he's like, and he tell me like these sly games that he likes. He tells me about these competitive games that he wants me to advance in to somehow or another help him advance too. And then we'll both play these games until like addicted to this game and I want to be top whatever and I keep doing it. And then about 2 months in, Kenny's like, yeah, I'm done playing.
Yeah, I thought of a baller ass username instead of Joe Biden, it's Joe Button.
Joe Button.
And you Joe Button.
I bet it's
You
taken.
Bought gold and then you sell it and make me money.
I bet it's taken.
And you pay for my dual PC setup and barters. Pretty lit, man. It's pretty cool, right? You can buy me another car off some RuneScape gold. Free barters. Yeah, I can't see your time play because again, I don't think there's a Rune Metrics for old school yet.
Yeah.
I don't know when or if they'll ever do it.
I don't want to see. I don't want to know how much of my life I've wasted on old school.
Yeah, you don't want to think it's actually embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah, it's like 6ix9ine said. I played the other day for 8 hours. I got forcefully logged out.
8 hours on RuneScape, I mean, that's pretty average on old school.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally.
it is. And so now at 4 hours, they send you a message and they say, don't you think you've been playing a little bit long? You should probably take a break from your screen. And then I think it's like 6 hours in, they automatically log you out. They give you like a 10-second notification. They're like, if you don't log out in the next like blank amount of seconds, then we will, I think it's 4 minutes. It might be 4 minutes. I don't know. But it's like if you don't bank or log out in the next that amount of time, we're going to forcefully log you out. And then if they force log you out, you can't log back in for a certain amount of time. So I always log out just before they unlog me. That way it resets your time. And you don't have to wait.
Yeah, true.
But I'm sure eventually they'll find a reason to get rid of that.
I was watching this one YouTuber, and he was doing like a gold competition. Like whoever did like X challenge, he would give you X amount of gold. He'd be like, wow, it was more gold than what I had. So what I had to do was buy a bunch of bonds and then sell them. Bullshit, my bonds suck my dick.
It's stupid.
Yeah, like, come on, who the fuck you think you is?
Yeah, right when I started replaying, it was actually cheaper to buy Risque Gold and bonds than it was to pay for membership.
Literally.
I don't know how much bonds are right now, mostly because it just comes out of my bank account. So I don't know.
I don't think I can look it up on old school. Oh yeah, I can.
I'm about to say, I can't pull up my bank account where I would look.
There's literally a tab for it. Just one click. 4.8 mil.
That's way high. It used to only be like 1.2.
6 months ago, it was 5.8.
Yeah, that's when they done that Twitch Prime shit.
You want to know how much it is on RS3? Let's look real quick.
Free? They probably hand it to you too.
No.
I probably still have several hundred mil on RS3.
All right, you ready for the price? 24.5 mil.
But that's still not that much on RS3.
It's pretty hard to get 25 mil.
I'm pretty sure I still have that.
November 17th, it was 29.3.
For a low-level account trying to buy bonds, that's ridiculous. It really is.
It's impossible. I could make that amount in a day on RS3, but
You remember when we used to farm limp roots underneath the bandit camp next to the bank? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when you couldn't pay for bonds. You had to pay monies. I think the bond idea was a pretty cool idea.
Most traded item in RS3 is Chrononotes. The fuck is this? Oh, archaeology.
What's the most traded item in old school?
Biden, hang on. Fire rune.
I was wanting to say a rune, but I didn't know which rune.
Zora scales and pure essence are underneath it.
I can see. Yeah, that's because everybody and their mother uses the serpentine helm. Well, that and the blowpipe.
I thought they nerfed the blow dart.
Oh, they nerfed it, but it's still one of the best range weapons.
Probably the most traded because people bought the shit out of Zora.
Yeah. Because you get Zora scales after every kill. It's not like random drop. So you kill Zora 100 times, you probably have 300-400 scales off those kills.
It's the featured item right now, so yeah, bots are going rampant.
I like the Zora pet. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty baller. It's just there's so many of them. By the way, I had a screenshot. It was
and you can get different colors.
It was a pet chart of who had what back in 2015, and dude, like nobody had pets. And I couldn't send a picture because my phone was dying at a rapid pace.
Is it still charging?
Fuck no! I took that bitch off charge.
When it charges?
Bro, it is 10 o'clock. It is gonna take.
No, I'm not talking right now. But I was like, you should have let it charge like 100.
You know what it's gonna take?
You ain't got nothing but time. Not like you using it.
Dude, if I charge it to 100 and drop it back down to 0 again, it'll probably die.
Use it, turn it off.
Well, that's the thing. The only way I can turn it off is by telling Siri to turn it off. That's it. That's the only way.
This man out here got the retro phones.
And Cortana can't turn my computer off anymore for some reason. It's really annoying.
Cortana actually quit working on my all-in-one.
You gotta, there was an update for it. You gotta re-enable it. It's really stupid.
That's dumb because I used to come in on my Cortana unlock or Cortana do whatever, and now it just doesn't do anything.
I like it for the fact that I can just turn off my computer or mute it. That's about it.
Cortana's like a redneck cousin. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't.
Kenny knows how that is. He knows how it is to have a redneck cousin. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Bro, Kenny does have a redneck ass cousin. You see how much Miller Lite that motherfucker drinks?
That man drinks a lot.
He be fucking some Miller Lite up.
That man got a tan line like he's from fucking South Georgia, though.
Oh, shit. Coin game, man. I'm telling you, that game's gas. I tried telling you to get on that shit.
Oh, shit, that's it.
I remember, because I saw somebody play it, and then I saw somebody play it again. I was like, yo, 69's got to get this game. Like, it's an actual fire, gas, flame.
I need all the weirdos that are watching right now to go subscribe. We are 10 away from 400. Just go do it.
10 away. We're 10 away from 400.
Go to the moon. To the moon.
Featuring Tfu. What does Trainwreck say?
400 subscribers featuring the Kenny 3D.
Oh no, Train's always like, chat, we're 100 subscribers away from 8,700. Come on. Any Oilers? Any Oilers? Any Lamborghini owners? Any Tiger owners?
I'm so excited to hit 500, man. It's ridiculous.
I'm trying to hit one Bow Wow. I ain't worried about 500.
Well, I'm 10 away from 4, so I'll hit 5 in probably next month or two. I'll be over 1,000 by September. I want to say October at the latest, I'll be over 1,000. I bet. I guarantee you.
Oh, you're in the good ass place. That's the place with the good putt place.
Oh, it's the only putt-putt place in the game, man.
Oh, is it? I thought that was one more.
No, it's a giant-ass putt-putt course, so I haven't completed it yet. It's hard as fuck.
I thought the alien place had one.
No, the alien place has laser tag and laser tag and whatever you do where you drive a fucking go-kart.
Go-kart racing?
Yeah.
Whatever that thing you do when you go in circles with a go-kart.
Well, I couldn't think of what the name of the go-kart was, and then I did while thinking about it. And I was like, I already said half of it. I'm just gonna.
Shit reminds me of the Wii.
Oof. Any birdies?
He didn't get a. I'm about to say, I don't think that was a birdie. That was a 4-shot.
You're gonna hit the rock. Oh my Lord, mercy! You got that
That's a
apple.
wire too, also, motherfucker.
Got that Robin, man. No, that's ball main jeans right there.
All right, you got a par. All right.
This man playing 18 holes. Oh my goodness.
He gonna be here a minute.
I would have done like.
Oh, sad day. Sad day.
So you can only do fronts and the whole thing, or just the whole thing?
Yeah, you have to do the whole thing if you want to do. You can do the fronts and the whole thing. That's it.
Yeesh, that's actually stupid.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? There was one that we played that wasn't on the Wii.
It's probably on a PS2.
Might have been. The old reliable. Until somebody's decided to smash the pits out of it and throw it out the window.
Hey,
Not naming any names or anything, but
Nah, you just broke it like a fucking child.
Cough, cough.
My dad was actually acting like a fucking idiot and broke it.
Broke is not the word. Destroyed it was more of a word that I would use. Like our family are so weird. So they would get mad if we would stay inside and play games all day. Or me and Kenny decided to make bicycles. We'd go outside and do bikes all day, skateboard. They'd get pissed. Like make up your mind. You don't want us to sit inside and play video games all day, but yet you guys don't also want us to go outside and do random weird stuff.
That is mad.
I think the weirdest thing was, so I know at the time it sounds goofy and lame as piss, but we done like a tour of our like area that we live in, and we rode our bicycles a godly amount of miles that day. And nobody knew where we were. It didn't matter. We didn't have cell phones to tell them if it did matter. And we just kind of cruising around because they never asked where we were as long as we were all right. Well, we get back home. It might have been that night or the next morning. I can't remember. But we got bitched at for riding our bikes on the other side of town. Because we were only supposed to stay within a certain amount of area of the house. And a guy that hangs out with our family saw us riding our bikes and decided to tell our parents that he saw us and told them when. And then they kind of put two and two together that we were supposed to have been at the house at that time.
Snitch.
Yeah. That was the same day that Kenny pretty much saved my damn life. We were coming across this like 2-lane road back in the middle of nowhere because we live with nowhere. And we were coming across this 2-lane bridge, very small, rinky bridge. And I had the most ghetto bike ever inventedly made because I made it myself. Well, I'm pedaling down the hill. We just got to the bottom. And my chain popped off again, which was not out of the ordinary. It always popped off. Well, as soon as it popped off, I was also kind of falling at the same time. And Kenny yoinked my bike out of the road and me out of the road, right? I'd been hit by that semi that was coming behind us.
I don't know what it was with you and vehicles. They did not ever hit their brakes.
Yeah, but I said that's not the only time that Kenny saved me from getting hit from a semi either. We were coming home that night and almost got creamed by a semi, but I just wasn't paying attention. And Kenny was like, "Hey, you should probably move over," with a loud voice. And I moved over. Like it was ridiculous. Every vehicle wanted to hit me. Kenny had this brand new idea, and it's one of those other things where once Kenny learns something about somebody, he uses it to his advantage. And he knew as long as he had a camera out, I would do whatever he was telling me to stupidly do. Even if the camera wasn't rolling, it didn't matter. I seen his phone. He told me to do something. I would do it. We were coming down. He lived off of a road that had a really long dirt road with a very steep hill. Like a 75-degree incline. Maybe taller. Maybe almost fucking 80. Well, we kept testing our luck to see how high we can go up this hill and hit the ramp at the bottom of the hill. Well, the ramps that we were hitting were like 60-year-old black plastic ramps. And Kenny was like, "Hey, just do it from the top. We're already here. Might as well do it from the top." And I was like, "Fine." After I argued forever and ever and ever about it. Because that's what I always done. I got pretty much to the top of the hill, and I got on my little rod racer BMX bike. and coasted all the way down the hill because there's no point in pedaling because you can't pedal faster than you're coasting down this hill. Somehow or another, by dumbass luck, when I hit this black ramp, my pedal had spun and caught at the same time the back wheel did. The ramp went up underneath the wheel and the pedal and snug itself into that like crevice, slung me off the bike over the handlebars. I slid all the way, way away from where I was at. And I just laid there. I was like, I'm dead. I'm done. There's no point in this anymore. I'm just going to lay here. And there was this dude that lived at the end of the road with his crack-headed ass dad. And I'm not going to put names out there, but they did get caught for it. I was laying there, and this dude come flying down in his third gen Camaro and was not letting up. And I'm just laying in the middle of this road. I can't move. I'm hurting. And Kenny helped me out of the road, or this dude was just going to run me over. Like, even after I moved away, he never hit the brake. He just kept on trucking. Never stopped. Absolutely terrible experience on a bicycle. And then I think after that one, I done one more dumbass thing that Kenny told me to do, and then we never rode bicycles again. We were making random weird bike ramps in the backyard. Well, technically it was the front yard there. And we had these random perfectly shaped like U boards that were like, hey, screaming for us to ramp over them. This was actually shortly after Kenny ended up almost blowing out his damn hip on a four-wheeler. And Mom was like, don't you fucking do that. Well, Mom went to the bathroom. I had enough pedal room, so I started pedaling. And Kenny had all these high hopes that I was going to make it. I was skeptical as always. Well, I jumped it. My handlebars turned sideways midair because I'm special. And I hit the other side. Instead of my wheel facing forward, it was facing like horizontal and launched me over the bike. And the front part of the bike where you twist your pegs onto the bolt went into my shin. And his dad put paper towels and that fiberglass clear tape around my leg. Redneck doctors. And then we never rode bicycles again. Not as bad as when I jumped in that ditch over there, though, and that pipe went in my hand. She was stupid. Kenny's like, hey, I wonder what's down there. I was like, I don't know. It was grass. Couldn't even see what was down there. It was just grass. And I was like, all right, let's jump down there. Kenny's like, no, we probably shouldn't jump down there. Well, I jumped down there. And a pipe go through my damn hand. We also dug a snake out of the ground over there, too.
Now look at this. Your brother fucking hates you. Look at this.
Kenny threw one of the best ragers ever over there.
Stretch math.
Yeah. I ended up on the other side of town somehow in somebody else's car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of like just like a thing of the moment. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, because like there was nobody that came down here. It was a power line trail. Kenny was going to a different school than me at the time, and we hung out like almost every damn day. And this man somehow orchestrated a party to happen. And yeah, these guys that showed up, we were plastered.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want anybody to say anything. I told you like literally like the hour of.
Yeah, like it was the sun was going down. He's like, hey, we going somewhere. I was like, what? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Because my dad's house was literally like, what, 100 feet away.
Yeah, at most 100 feet away.
All anybody had to do was get on the four-wheeler and drive forward, and they would have seen everything.
Yeah. It was nothing but a bunch of damn high schoolers drunker than shit. And it was ridiculous. Like, we went out, 2 days later, a day later, and at the time, like, certain smokes were a certain amount of money, and, like, there was jewels everywhere. Not these new style jewels, Juuls, or however you spell them ball sack things, but jewels, Jewls, like the old cigar jewels.
That's so old.
Yeah, well, we're old. Well, Kenny's old. That old man right there.
Well, we want to make them old.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be 31st.
That's gonna be a no mega old. Oh, cringe. One of the people we listen to or whatever, they did another music video. Of course, they're ugly as hell. And there's some Among Us things in there. Oh my god. It's kind of embarrassing to listen to them.
Kenny's the oldest man in this chat.
I haven't listened to them ever since I saw that one music video. To be fair.
I still got this shit on my playlist, but like, yeah, I ain't been listening to them like I was. Like, once I saw how fucking ugly the motherfuckers were,
I need my boys to be sexy, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're gonna talk about fucking these randoms and it look ugly as fuck. Motherfuckers look like the white versions of Urkel. Fucking talk about you fucking cop bitches. Like, you ain't fucking no bitches.
Hey, 66. Did
Yeah, what up?
old Kenny tell you about the time that he set up a octagon in his front yard?
I think you guys have told me about that before.
Man had a full-on fight night in his front yard all the time. Have an old dog cage. I was never there for it, but because our parents always hung out on like the weekends where they can get hammered all the time.
They were getting drunk every day.
I wish I was.
Every day.
Man, there was people just showed up that we didn't even know who the hell they were anymore. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
they-
you knew?
They still knew how many beers they had. They counted every fucking beer every fucking day.
Because they knew if they didn't count them, we would drink them.
Oh, you bet your fucking ass off. White on them. Black and white. Jeez. Oh, sorry, I'm drinking that shit.
We done this weird thing one year around summer because we were going to school, and we were curious on the places that we could like sleep and not like have to worry about anything. We slept outside one night. We slept in a random barn. We slept inside of a bar, like the wooden piece of a bar. Like we slept inside. He slept on top. I slept inside of one. We slept in the most weirdest fucking places because his dad had this ideology of like Rough Riders.
Rough ride.
And we were just like, you know what? We're Rough Riders too. We'll sleep wherever. It doesn't matter.
The Rough Rider saga was rough.
It was rough. We were eating like less. We were like maybe we were eating once a day. We maybe ate once a day, at most like half a day. We were trying to prove that we could just do whatever the hell we wanted, where we wanted, and we were going to be all right. So, you know how you see on YouTube all these fake-ass people finding safes in like creeks and ponds and rivers?
I don't know if I ever told Six Nine. I think I told him once, like maybe years ago. But dude, you literally like when I tell people this, I swear they think I'm lying.
Yeah, like we actually fucking found the safe.
Literally, you cannot make this up, and people think I'm lying every time.
Exactly. Like, everybody I've ever told, they're like, "Nah, that's fucking stupid, man. That didn't
Yeah,
happen."
I'm like, dude, suck my balls. That shit was locked and everything. Like I actually had to break it open.
We spent hours beating that open.
Dude, it's crazy how much shit you find whenever you're a kid. I used to find tobacco like all over the place, like full packs of cigarettes just like laying on the sidewalk, or like swishers.
Bro, talking about finding shit on the sidewalk, I found a whole ass cell phone and used it for a year.
Yeah, it's so at service. Oh my god.
A brand new razor.
Yeah, he used it. I swear on everything it had service. He was using it for months.
Used it.
I swear to God.
Kenny's always like, "Why the fuck are you picking up random shit on the side of the road?" Because we used to walk everywhere. I found the motherfucking phone one day and used it for months. Brand new razor flip phone.
That was back in the day when those were like
Yeah,
go-to.
like you were cool if you had one.
That was the phone to have, and it wasn't even like the most expensive phone. It was just the one you had.
Yeah, because it was so thin.
Oh yeah, it just worked perfect.
And it had service. They never turned the data off or nothing. It was great. Used it forever.
I almost wish we could go back to it, but at the same time, that ain't happening.
Wait. The stories. Some stories are not YouTube appropriate, so we're not talking about all of them. But
Like 80% of the shit we did, we can't say.
yeah, that's what really sucks. Like I could have content for years on YouTube about my life and stuff that we've done together, and I can't even talk about half of it.
Bro, is there another fucking camera angle? Jesus, this is terrible.
Kenny, there's this really steep hill downtown where we are, and Kenny got me into skating. And he got me real hyped up because I could do stairs real good after a while. And we started bombing this hill, and we would always bail out towards the end. And because this summit, it was like steep. And it was long and steep. So Kenny was like, just make it to the end of it. It's all right. Because I always run a wide board. Kenny ran a 8.5, I think, 7.5 or 8.5.
It looks 7.75.
I ran 11.5.
No, he was like an 8.5.
Was it? Yeah, 8.5. I don't know skateboard sizes. I don't know. I just done stuff Kenny can do. And that's how I ended up with half the shit in my life. Kenny just told me to. And we were coming down the hill, and Kenny was watching me because we'd always go one at a time just in case something happened. And I come down this hill, and I was so excited. Kenny was hollering at the top because I could hear him. He was excited. I had almost made it all the way at the end of this hill. And I was going, I don't know how fast I was going, but I was Mach fucking speed. And I come off, I hit a hill at the very, very bottom of this hill. It was like a dip in the concrete. And it slung me off my board. And the way the end of this walking trail is there's 4 pylons, and they're like 2 foot, 3 foot in between each one. And I slid perfectly in between 2 of them, and then rolled through the grass, and then landed in the fucking parking lot next to it. And my board hit the fucking pylon and split my board down the center almost.
Like this. I mean, the trail was so smooth and steep. Like, even if you ass board it, it's still, like, too fast.
Yeah, it is fucking stupid. You have to speed board it.
It was a long incline, or decline, whichever way you want to look at it.
I had a couple of hills like that growing up.
God. I mean, and this is something that...
I busted my first Thrasher board on that fucking hill.
Like, This wasn't just like a fling of the moment. This was something that like had to be done.
And we tried, kept bailing. I was like, when we done, I was like, this is it. I'm not coming off this board unless I come off. And I got to the end, and it threw me off. It threw me off the board, and then it split in half when it hit the pole. Like, if I'd have hit the pole, it would have paralyzed me. Probably.
Dude, probably 30 miles an hour, if I had to say.
On a skateboard.
Like, mega pussy. I mean, it was...
Yeah, 30 miles an hour on a fucking skateboard. Like, people don't realize that shit. That's fast.
Next time me and Pre Letty go walking, I'll do a recording of the hill and show you. It's a good length. It was drastic.
Jeez.
Like I don't think I've ever hit a hill harder. Because I was terrible at skateboarding because I'm not the most agile person. And then Kenny's like, here, try a wider board. So we got a wider board. And I was able to do stairs a lot better. Like ollie, I don't guess manual. I guess you say manual downstairs. And I was learning how to ollie and shit. And there was a set of stairs at the school that Kenny had went to at the time and that I was able to manual down. It worked out really nicely. Eventually, after me falling and dying and crashing all the damn time.
You literally harassed me and your brother to do it, and then once we did it, you harassed us to do it again, but 3 times in a row.
You got to.
And dude, we were there for a fucking minute.
That was a Periscope was huge.
God, yeah, I mean, we're talking definitely trespassing hours. I mean, it was dark.
It was midnight.
Dark.
It's George Floyd hours.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, it was midnight. And me and Kenny used to walk everywhere. Like, it didn't matter. Like, you know what? We want McDonald's today, so we're walking to McDonald's. And we would spend like 5 hours just to go walk to McDonald's to eat. And walk back.
For like $10 and be like, fuck yeah, we eat good today.
Bro, $10 at McDonald's used to be a fucking buffet, bro.
It was, and
no, tell this man real quick how much $10 will get you at McDonald's. Tell us.
Back in the day, dude, that shit was just
and then so there's an app came out, right? When me and Kenny were still walking, me and Kenny found out the McDonald's app.
Back in the day, the app was OP.
So we would go and buy one, get one on the family meal.
Oh my god, dude, we about to get one on a breakfast. We about to get one everything.
So the family box, it's only like $15. You get like
back then it was $10.99 back then.
Yeah, you get like 2 Big Macs, you get 4 small fries, you get a bunch of big chickens, you get a bunch of shit. And every other few days when me and Kenny were just up to it, we would walk out there, we would split the price, and then we would just use the app. Because Kenny was always better with the apps and stuff and technical shit. I just done dumb shit. And he would always have everything ready. We would get there, we would order it, one of us would pay, and then the next would pay the next time. It was always fucking great. And then Mom and them would be like, you guys hungry? No, we good. We Gucci today. We ain't hungry no more.
Ooh. You remember that one time we had like left to get McDonald's and came back, and then your parents came back like 10 minutes later after we just finished eating, and your stepdad was like, man, these beans smell good. They smell good.
So I don't know if I've told the people on YouTube or not, but I know 6ix9ine knows, and some of the people on Facebook, we didn't grow up rich. By no means. We grew up the opposite. Beans, chili beans, whatever you could do with beans, we ate for dinner. Until we were able to make our own money. Once we were able to make our own money, we would always go eat random stuff. But it The beans milk. This is great.
I mean, we go to get food, and then it'd be like China one or some shit, which is still good, but at the end of the day, it's only like $6. You know,
Now it's expensive. It's like $9-10 for a plate.
man, what the hell China one you going to? You going to like China 2 or something? You
No.
China 3?
I get the same shit I always get. Teriyaki chicken.
It's like $8.
I get teriyaki chicken. You hold the carrots, you get an extra scoop of rice. And it's free. It's free for that. If you hold the sweet carrots, you get an extra scoop. They give you a scoop of rice. And then I add mushrooms because I like mushrooms.
It's cheaper than Subway.
It is. But, I mean, well, Subway, I get a Walmart discount. So.
Man.
Y'all still got Subway inside the Walmart?
Yeah, and our store we do.
I wish they had fucking places like that in my Walmarts out here. They ain't shit.
Well, y'all got McDonald's? What you got in your Walmarts down there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We have like eye places like for glasses.
We have eye places. We have fucking equipment rentals for hard, like saw tables, everything.
It used to be nail salons and haircut places, but now it's just
We have, so if you come into our Walmart, if you come in one side, it goes eye place, and then there's a tool rental place, and then there's a hair salon, a nail salon, and then a Subway.
This man Kenny fucking loves Subway.
Yeah, I eat Subway every other day.
That new steak and cheese melt at Subway, dude, I'm telling you, Jesus Christ.
I get the chicken bacon ranch all the time.
On Snapchat the other day.
Oh my god, that steak and cheese melt.
That shit was cringe, bro.
It's so good.
I get chicken bacon ranch all the time. If I don't get chicken bacon ranch, I get steak and cheese.
I just got a whole bunch of chicken that I got cooked up at the place, and I got some corn tortillas. Now you're making hella chicken tacos at the house.
Pretty lady cooks. I don't do the cooking. I cook if it involves the grill.
It's finally getting that temperature again where I might get a grill.
Oh yeah, the other day, like it was like 80 something, and I've already grilled steaks this year.
Yeah. I want to, but there's just too much pollen.
What's pollen got to do with your steak?
Steak would be yellow by the time I'm done with it.
Do you not know how to close a grill?
No, man, you don't know the pollen in Georgia.
You don't know the pollen in North Carolina.
No, man. Me and Kenny already looked it up.
You're not even living in Georgia now. That's not your excuse.
I still live in Georgia.
Barely.
Shit, I just don't live in Atlanta no more.
Exactly. It's cleaner.
I mean, it is cleaner. I ain't gonna lie. There's more pollen.
You got the clean pollen now. You don't get that dirty stuff.
Yeah, we live in the mountains now.
Oh, Subway, so good. What is this? 50% off? Oh my god. 50% off on your online order at Subway with code BOGO50. Wow, that's insane.
They have the best like discounts. You get them in the mail all the time.
Because think about it. If you go there, you get steak and cheese melt, and then you can get the turkey with bacon. You get 50% off, dude. It's like you're getting 2 for 1. It's crazy. I'm telling you, good deal. And you get the protein bowl. It's actually pretty good.
I haven't had any of the bowls yet. Are the bowls worth getting? How big are they?
I mean, think of it as the same concept as Chipotle. Like, you think the sandwich is the burrito, and then the bowl is the bowl. It's like similar concept.
So you wouldn't want to get like what I know, like a chicken bacon ranch. You would want to get more like something that's not as long and solid, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Like maybe tuna salad, maybe we don't even teriyaki.
Yeah, something like that.
Steak and cheese melt is baller cash.
I have to try the bowl then. I might do that tomorrow.
That's what I'm gonna get for like early lunch tomorrow.
Or I might do it on my first 15. I'll just go get or I'll just clock in and go up there. I don't care.
I'm telling you, dude. You get the Subway Rewards app. Oh my god, let me tell you about the Subway Rewards app. Just have your cravings on the fly with the app that does it all.
Jared's fucking voice chat with us right now.
Jared's like, let me show you my 5-inch.
Dude, I mean, think about it. It's crazy. You can scan to pay, no cash, no cards, no fuss. Scan to pay with a preloaded Subway card or credit card. How crazy does that sound? Think about it. And you can order ahead
at checkout.
Dude, you can order ahead and pick up quick. I mean, you can order anywhere. Sitting right here, you can sit right here. You can order anywhere. You can get it quick, and you can get it curbside. You don't want to wear a mask? Okay, pick it up at the curb.
You put on a fucking advertiser voice.
Dude, are you kidding? No. This is genuinely.
We don't have a curbside at Walmart.
Before fucking Justin gets a Subway sponsorship.
So
somebody get a Subway sponsor.
So I told Kenny I can get a Miller Lite sponsor, by the way.
I don't know how alcohol companies do sponsorships because I know like it's not like 100% legal, but they also have like jobs for it. It's kind of weird.
So all you got to do is agree to a certain amount of terms, and Miller Lite will sponsor you. So I think what I'm going to be doing here soon. I do Miller Monday. That's the only reason why I'm like actually looking into being sponsored by Miller Lite, because I do Miller Monday. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing if I can get it. FireBall Friday is not always going to be a thing. Whiskey Wednesday is not always going to be Whiskey Wednesday. But Miller Monday is always going to be fucking Miller Monday.
Until you switch to Bud Light.
You know. I haven't drunk Bud Light since me and Kenny had those Bud Light Platinums. Before I deployed.
You're actually stupid.
But Bud Light Platinum actually belongs in the trash.
You're stupid. Bud Light Platinum's fucking amazing.
So what?
Bud Light Platinum is amazing. That's 8% of alcohol of goodness.
I gotta send you one of these fucking double IPAs that I got done here. This shit next level good. I just don't know if you can send a beer through the mail without it getting like skunked or fucked up.
If I would probably puke. You just drive up here, since you don't got to do much anyway. You just drive up here, you hang out with me and Kenny, and then we'll try some things.
Yeah, I'll bring some. It's only like a 7-hour drive.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Think about it. I drove to Maryland one way 11 hours.
Yeah, so did I. 2 ways, there and back. Somebody needed a ride home.
Fucking peanut. Yeah, so did I. There I am back.
Listen, this motherfucker, he went to Virginia. We met semi-halfway, more or less. Like, it was like a 70-30.
I didn't drive.
Not my choice.
I got conned into going.
My ex knew how much money I actually had, and she wanted me to pay for fucking everything from top to bottom. I'm like, hell to the no. And then she was like, okay, well, we're meeting 70-30. I was like, really, bitch?
Because it was supposed to be, we drive to them, and then it was like 50-50, and then it was like so much more than that.
It was so dumb.
I was just the co-rider. That's all I did. I just rode. The lady that picked him up didn't want to, I guess he didn't want her to go by herself because it would have been an awkward-ass ride. And then Kenny doesn't really do a whole lot without me and him there anyway, so.
Well, tell this man what was the first thing we did when we went back to North Carolina. We played basketball. I'm there for like 30 minutes. We're playing basketball with like 20 people.
All the time. Basketball was the shit then. We used to walk to the basketball court all the time. It was like 6 miles away, or it felt like 6 miles away. But walking there makes it feel 6 miles. We would get up early
so
in the
you're
morning
basketball.
just to walk to the local park to play basketball. All the time. It's terrible. And then I was able to.
Good defense, but I can't shoot for the fuck.
Oh, I shoot like a freaking gold. I put all my force into it. But we always walked until I was able to drive. And then once I was able to drive, I tried to drive wherever we could, whenever Mom would let me use her car because I didn't have one. And we were too poor for them to buy me one. So, then again, I never treated her cars like they were cars. I treated them like fucking dirty cars. We were coming down through back to the one time where I'm driving like a normal human being. A lady ran a stop sign and almost T-boned us. And Kenny's seatbelt strapped around his chest and then his knees going to the damn dash. And then
Walmart, I just bought a brand new phone. So bad.
Drive home. I fixed the bumper up, and me and Kenny are not even like 10 minutes in my room. We're just chilling, getting ready to set up the computers and stuff. And Mom comes in there. What the fuck did you do to my car? Nothing. Nothing. Like you ain't got nothing when you're playing Call of Duty out of the same room, but one person's in a closet and the other person's in a makeshift chair. I had a rubber band that held my headphone to my head. That's how you know.
You used to have one of those fucking rubber band like neck mics that you got from like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 like special edition.
Oh no, this was a brown rubber band that I found in the house and then strapped that bitch to my head. When Turtle Beaches first came out. Like, I could hear people, but people couldn't hear me talk. And Kenny would have to be like, yeah, he can hear you. He just can't say anything.
Oh, my Lord.
How come we didn't see these yesterday? What the fuck?
I went to them yesterday.
I'm going to use the bathroom. I got about one more beer in me. We're going to end the stream right after that.
Okay. Who is, I've never asked this question. Who is your favorite character besides goddamn Drip Goku? Who is your favorite character in Dragon Ball?
In Dragon Ball?
From beginning to end, period. Like the entire shebang. I've never asked you this. You already know my answer.
So was a real ass motherfucker.
Just dude. American voice actor, baller.
Who's yours?
The Trunks, obviously.
Oh my god, man. Trunks.
Wait, was he? It's Super Saiyan Girl, Super Saiyan Girl,
I just did like the way they did Trunks' character in like Super with the Black Goku shit.
Yeah, they kind of played him like a hoe.
Yeah, like, how are you gonna act like he's gonna be like this big badass and then like at the end of the arc, like he's gone?
So speaking of that, is it worth going through the Snake Way 20 times or not?
No.
Okay.
I mean, literally, the circle, my knights, my round table of knights or whatever the hell, we discussed this, and it's pretty much the OG Gohan, but with a shield.
Well, that's kind of gay.
So, yeah, you take that how you want it. You're not going to get a bunch of damage out of it.
Because I need somebody for more damage. But then again, I don't know who to replace. I know I'm going Vados to replace Kusu. sure.
I'm like kind of passively going for a TN to replace somebody Shenron, but that's neither here nor there. But you can I can't get it.
It's kind of like I said earlier. I'm probably a good month or two from probably never playing this game again.
Yeah, you really seriously need SS4 Vegito because he is absolutely insane paired with Goku Frieza. Goku Frieza does a joint attack with Saiyan.
Yeah.
Now, when SS4 Vegito does a joint attack with a Saiyan, which is Goku Frieza, his damage stacks by 125% or some shit. So it can stack, and then you can use a super, and then a super times X amount. And
so
it's an insta kill.
If that's the case, then why doesn't my Goku Frieza sync with my SSG Vegeta?
Because he has to have a similar basic attack. I think yours is Kai. It has to be.
So it has to double up on Kai or double up on Fi or whatever it is.
Yeah, it has to have a similar basic, or else it just won't do it. Because that's why I had to get rid of Kaba, because Kaba and my Vegito had the same fucking basic, and I wanted him to do it with Vegito, so his damage was multiplied times a fucking ass load.
Because, like you said, as soon as What's His Tits gets dropped for me to buy, your man's my buy. Probably not. I don't know. He probably won't even be released by the time. It's either within the next month or two, I'm either going to hit 100 mil and quit, or quit playing all in all. I mean, it's fun, but at the end of the day, it's not that fun.
Yeah, it's game I play when I poop, brother.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll probably just uninstall it and leave all the discords and never worry about it again,
I'm going to play until I'm able to do Super Dragon Balls, which I'm about there anyway.
You can do that now. Anybody can do Super Dragon Balls as long as you're in stage 32. Once you get stage 32, it's randomly every 30 stages.
Yeah, you get them, but you have to be able to. You have to have level 6 Angel to unlock the thing to get to that. So you can get them, but you can't use them, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So you have to have both to be able to do the wishes.
Yeah, I think I'm level 4 on my Angel.
Oof, I'm level 6.
I can't remember. I might be 6. I might be 5. I don't remember. I can't pull it up on my phone because I'm live. All right, we got somebody wanting to join the live. Who would it be? Daryl. What you got? Let's see here. We're adding. Yeah, I'm excited about everything for some reason. You guys suck because you didn't subscribe while we're live. So, and Daryl didn't. But we still end with a shot either way, so it doesn't really matter. Paired. We're going to do Captain Morgan. Who knows? This is mostly just end on Facebook, though. We're still going to stay live on YouTube for a little while longer. Mostly because I have nothing else better to do with my life other than talk to these two people that I talk to every single freaking day anyway. So.
What the fuck is this goddamn about?
Oh my god, dude. Next week I'm going to be working 60 hours and shit.
Right.
Oh, big boy paycheck.
We got another request. Is it Daryl again? It is Daryl. Let's try one more time. If you don't join, we're not going to ever try it. Let's try it.
You better be giving me Uber Eats, man. Working on that money, man. Shakes.
Hey, buddy.
I need some food, girl.
Hey, let me turn the phone up. Can't really hear you guys. I'm all the way up.
Your sister came over.
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy.
She said, do you really know my Bubba? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
My best friend?
That's me. Everybody in Lincoln County knows me. It's terrible.
Bringing a meal for you?
Always.
Get about me in the background over here, y'all.
And nobody cares about that guy. Tell him to go away.
Let's go. I'm going to bed. Good night. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. live. Been live for about 2 hours now. Done one with my cousin and another friend of ours.
I took the old cowboy over there out for his birthday.
Yeah, I seen you guys were out Iron Thunder.
Yeah, we hung out, and then we went down to Templeton Clubhouse for a little bit, hung out, and then we decided to come on.
Yeah.
Had to make
The
noise.
he asked me if I was off on Tuesday, but I'm not. I'm not off again. I'm off on Monday and I'm off on Wednesday, but Wednesday I'm booked. I can't do anything on Wednesday. So.
Okay, Monday, the old me and my friend lady come out.
If y'all want to, y'all can roll on by. I'll talk to the pretty lady and make sure it's all right. And then if y'all are up for it, y'all can roll over either Monday or Sunday evening, something like that. Actually,
Sunday, we have to go visit her next.
I'm going to say actually, Monday would probably work better because she's off Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you come over Monday, she won't have to worry about going to bed at a certain time. So Monday might work better. Me, I don't care. I can stay up all night. Doesn't matter to me.
Alright, sounds good to me. I'll check my schedule right now. For Monday, I have nothing, and I think Tuesday I have nothing. So,
I'm not sure though.
I'll talk to her, and you talk to your lady, and we'll see what comes up.
That works. I can throw some stuff on the grill. We'll cook some stuff up. We'll make money bags back yonder behind you. Buy all the food.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. You're welcome.
Builds character.
Just, you know me, I'm not like to want money or anything like that, but when he's not understanding. When you take someone out on their birthday, what do you do?
It just depends. I usually buy
You
strippers.
pay for the drinks, though, right?
Oh, yeah, we'll buy drinks.
He's mad at me because I bought his drink. I'm not mad. Like, I have my own money, so like when he said it was like for my birthday, it was
Like,
like
the difference in between them are like Chris versus editing her pictures a lot.
took him out for his birthday. I love him.
Punch him in the dick. Just turn around and just.
Gotta take another big old sweet.
That no. It was in the dick.
I tried.
Okay, that's fine. He tells you no, but if he comes with you tomorrow night or on Monday night, just know what's gonna happen.
That's right. Why?
It's your birthday.
Your little brother. We get big on you. Sucks being a little brother.
So I mean, we gotta do something for your birthday. So Monday night we'll figure something out. We do still have to do if you guys come over on Monday. I think I closed, but we still gotta do my live.
Yes.
If we drink, it's got to be within certain standards. We don't do weird stuff. So we'll figure it out.
That's fine. Yes, sir. John did. I drank this thing while ago called an outlaw milkshake. It's Kahlua, medical vodka. Yeah, sure. Medical vodka, Kahlua, and milk.
I need to get some Kahlua. I haven't had any on here yet, but Kahlua is a huge part of a bunch of mixed drinks.
I tell you what we could do. If you want to for one video or just a live, whatever you want to do, we could get stuff necessary for a milkshake. We can call it black milkshake because that stands for what's called. And we get all the stuff and we can taste it.
I'm up for it. And if Shelby and them and I think his name John, I said Jonathan. If they want to come over, they can with you guys on Monday. I'm okay with it. I'm talking pretty lady, but as long as she's okay with everybody coming over on Monday, we can do a whole big thing here, and everybody can come over. So we'll just work with it from there. But
all right, not about the stuff necessary, so you can try that milkshake, man. Because I think you really enjoy it. I drank 2 of them tonight.
I'm a fat kid. I either like milkshakes and ice cream, or I like milkshakes and alcohol. So it all works the same.
There you go. Shelby says she knows how to make it. So
Somebody's got to.
But you know, I mean, like I was talking to you about how I've been drinking for. I guess it was just my body telling me, hey, I need to reset for a minute.
Told you. You gotta slow down.
You got my body was saying, hey, slow down for a minute. I mean, even though I wasn't even drinking that much, it was still saying, hey, slow down.
Colin McCarthy, I don't know what you said, but somebody did not like it. So we gotta delete it.
Wait, what?
Kenny, did you guys see what that was?
What?
There was a comment that got retracted.
What?
Really?
I didn't see anything.
It was from Colin McCarthy. It says message retracted. I figured that was one of you guys.
It's on YouTube? You said what?
Yeah, it was. I can't see what it says. It was retracted.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I figured it was one of y'all.
It didn't show you. That's some fucking bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I was wondering what it was.
Now I was talking to them. You two are the only two that can retract things. That's why I was curious if it was one of y'all. Unless he had commented something and then pulled it himself.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, maybe he said some YouTube ban stuff.
I would have seen it first because remember I sent you guys a screenshot of that girl asking me to get naked.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, he had to have said something either one, really, really, really bad where YouTube caught it. Two, he caught it himself and pulled it apart. And then you guys said you didn't see it, so it's neither one of you two. So.
Oh, you're talking about over on YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube.
Okay.
Anytime that you see me live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube. 90% of the time.
Well, they're getting really loud in there, so I can't hear. So I'm waiting.
That's fine. But y'all have a good night, and I'll get with you tomorrow sometime and let you know about Monday.
All right,
Later.
lay
Nice. But that's the first time it's come up that way in chat where it says, it's just in like quotations where it says message retracted. So either he said something really fucked up or he pulled it himself.
They seem to delete a lot of political opinions too, though. Like, I don't think he could delete it himself.
You can. Like, if you post something, you can pull it. You can pull it back off. I have certain things on my side that are not able to be talked about, I guess you could say. But you and Kenny already know what those things are. So, I mean, it's nothing really drastic.
I think they recently had an issue with people talking about things that have to do with not Corona beer, but some of the similar name. And
Yeah. Which is terrible because I would hate for somebody to comment something and then it get taken away just because they're asking the question. But Colin, if you're watching still, whatever the piss you said, say it in a different way and try again. And then if maybe 1 out of 3 is not bad options.
I feel like we're pretty acceptable to trolls, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty content with whatever. I mean, my YouTube channel is very open for a lot of different things. Sorry about that, Ray. No problem, no problem at all. So it's really open for a lot of different conversative talks. I try to keep political views, religious views, and stuff like that out of it. But it's not one of the things that's muted by my channel. So I'm kind of curious on what he said to get muted or erased. You had to say something really bad. Especially if you or Kenny didn't do it, then somebody had to, or he had to have really said something.
Yeah, I didn't even have my, I wasn't on that account even. I was on my other account on YouTube, so.
Yeah, so then that makes it even worse. only person that could have pulled it was Kenny.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Yeah, he didn't even know what I was talking about. So it had to have been really bad for YouTube to pull it. It had to have been really uptight cussing, N-word, stuff like that pulls that kind of thing off. Because that one lady that was talking a few months ago that I sent you guys screenshots of, she was talking about getting me completely naked and standing up with morning wood and seeing how hard I was, and still didn't get muted. So,
That was a man, I'm pretty sure, man.
huh?
Bitches ain't be getting horny like that.
Yeah, true. Which I don't really care either way, but
Homosexual man.
to me, to get away with that compared to a lot of things, you have to be really doing something. But before Daryl called, we were trying to finish up our last shot for Facebook here. So we're going to pour this up. We're still going to probably stay just a tad bit longer live on YouTube. But we shall see. And oh my jeebus. So on the back side of this, I just seen it. On the inside of Captain Morgan, there's actually red lettering. So the more drink you drink, the more you can see from the back side here. It says, all I can see is Captain's Coffin, rest in peace. And that's all I can see. So I'm kind of curious about what's behind that. So their label also hides something behind the bottle. It's really interesting. Didn't know that. It has rest in peace, August something. That's really cool. But cheers. Facebook. You guys have a wonderful night. As always, till later, till always. I bite it so you guys don't have to. I try to so you guys don't have to. Hit that subscribe button by going over to YouTube, typing in the name as you see it on Facebook, and you'll see me there. Trust me, you're going to know which one's me. Catch you later, guys. Yay! Facebook's gone. Phone's doing all types of weird stuff anyway. Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you see the picture I sent you, Peanut?
Of the nitros? Hang on.
So this Jack Daniels cans.
Yes. So it's like the Crown Royal ones. I can't find them, man.
Alright. I'm gonna have to fucking send you a package, bro. Because of this shit.
I can't find the Crown ones here. I can't find the Jack Daniel ones here. It's ridiculous.
Because I feel like those are like really hot right now, and you get hella views on like a video of that.
So, this dude commented a link onto my already link of them trying the world's hottest gummy bear. Weird. Weird. Right, but we are done on. All right, Ken, we got to find a game for you to start playing tomorrow, or you're not going to have a game to play.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of a new business model.
Of course you are.
This man, dude. Damn. Have you seen dating app stats?
I don't care, dude. Speaking of, I'll tell you later.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, you see my screen?
No, I don't see
Oh,
my screen.
okay. I was about to say, yeah, I was about to show you anyway.
You talking about kids?
Hang on, her name is spicy.
That's face. He's like, I know what they're laughing at.
I'm just minding my own business over here.
It's not that bad. I wouldn't. Well, I really can't show it on stream anyway. But
Yeah, that's it's on a separate monitor. Trust me, I love you guys. Well, at least one of you guys. I'm not ever in my entire life is going to click on a link that either one of you send me that is attached to my stream. Ever in my life. That's why I have a separate monitor.
A link while you're on stream.
Ever. If there's one thing that Kenny ever taught me, and it's that.
That's probably safe, to be honest.
Where did you send it? I don't see it.
Send what?
You said you sent me something. Look at it.
Send location. So I like spicy.
The only thing I see is the last thing I got from 6ix9ine.
I sent you
The Jack and Cokes.
Jack and Coke, Jack Honey,
Yeah.
which is like whiskey, honey, lemonade, and then the seltzer.
6ix9ine, you want her location?
Send the location.
Dude, this was usually on
Get out of here on that bullshit. I just want to forget about that fate I went through. Just messed up. That was like fucked up.
The hell is this pose?
I feel like after I got like that chick in the wheelchair, I was just like,
Chick in the wheelchair.
that was it.
Oh man, that's some hell of a conversations.
I remember like talking to you on the phone and be like, man, like you got a problem. And you were like, dude, you do like this shit nasty.
It was disgusting.
And then I went back and looked at my saved photos. I was like, man, this shit is disgusting. What the fuck?
Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Dogecoin through the roof. Let's see, what's Dogecoin at right now? They hit a maximum of 50 cents today.
I made $700 off Dogecoin this weekend, or since Wednesday.
So there's a lot of like conspiracy theorists at the moment that's thinking that on 4/20 they're gonna make Dogecoin hit $1.
That's not really conspiracy. That's just like guessing because it's a meme coin.
Well,
It's like a meme thing.
they're guessing it because Elon Musk or whatever's done a whole bunch of like weird skeptical shit lately.
He'll just buy it up just for the memes.
Exactly, and that's why they're thinking that on next month, by the beginning of next month, it'll be at $1 for some reason, is because of the way he's risking it because it'll be funny.
I think, honestly, this is my honest opinion. I think the government, the United States government, is pumping crypto right now.
Because let's see here, earlier today it was almost 50 cents for Dogecoin. Now it's
like 40-something cents,
yeah. Now it's 30 cents.
Yeah. It's volatile, man. It's just gambling, but I think
It really is. Did you see the guy in Japan that lost $20 billion?
I think the U.S. government is pumping it because, like, no one's talking about real news. Like, dude, we're pretty close to going to war with Russia right now.
Yeah. Imagine losing $20 billion.
Yeah, but
And that's how they're looking at it. They're like, oh, we might go to war at Russia, but some rando cheapo just lost $20 billion of stocks. And then they try to cover it up with another thing that's going to catch more of your eye because it's money. And they're like, well, that money's a lot of money. And But he didn't lose $20 billion in stocks. He got $20 billion, put $20 billion into stock, and then lost it. So it's not like he actually lost it.
No, that's just one news story, though. I think, like, with how crypto is right now, where it's just all of it's shooting to the roof.
Yeah.
Like, it's that as a whole is making enough buzz to, like, block out things that we should really be paying attention to, like Russia.
You couldn't pay me. Like right now, you could not pay me to put money into stocks.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any money into stocks right now either.
They're so wish-washy right now. It's ridiculous.
It's just gambling.
Exactly. It's like right now, the U.S. stocks, world stocks, is literally the RuneScape stock market right now.
And that RuneScape stock market at least makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Not right now. It doesn't.
Companies on NASDAQ will be like, we just had a record-breaking year, and their stock will drop. While other companies are like, we are laying off 75% of the employees. We might actually be shutting down, and their company's stock will like double. Literally makes no sense.
Well, let's see what stocks look like right now.
I watched it, but I'm done talking about stocks. I fucking hate talking about stocks now.
Yeah,
It's terrible, but it's something that kind of needs to be talked about. Not to us, because not like I matter to anybody. I mean, I'm just a little twinkling fucking star, but stocks right now are almost at an all-time low compared, so with them being at a low, if they go up, the world's like, oh my God, stocks are high right now. But realistically, 2 years ago, they were higher. So you're not at a high, you're at a medium. Just to drop again. Then again, I just watch stocks. I don't put money into it. Because I don't want to risk it. I think this is actually one of the longest lives we've done. We're pushing 2.5 hours.
I mean, I thought you've done longer lives.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is the longest live we've done. Or actually, once we push over 2.5 hours, it'll be the longest live.
you see my stream.
Yeah.
But to both of you guys for helping me push this a lot longer, thank you. Because if it wasn't for you guys, it'd been silent ass content.
So 2 weeks ago, you had a FireBall Friday, 2 hours.
Yeah, right now we are. Hang on, I'll let you know in about 15 seconds.
Dude, I don't know. I remember one time it was me, you, and Kenny, and you were drunk, and you must have been live for like 3 fucking hours. That shit was crazy.
I don't think I've never had a 3-hour live stream.
We're trying to find it.
We just hit
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we just hit 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours.
Oh shit! So this might hit over 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes. That must have been the one where I'm talking about.
Maybe. I try not to get like shit faced on the stream because I don't want that to be where this is, where everybody's like, "Oh, he's shit faced. It's funny, haha." I want it to be like genuine, like curiosity of the drink. That's why I haven't drank that much tonight. We still got a lot of FireBall, all types of stuff. I keep it the same all the way around. Usually, I try to. But tonight might break. It just depends. I mean, I'm not really all that tired. But tomorrow I do work like 9 to 6. So even if I go to bed at midnight, I still get 9 hours of sleep. So it's just, we'll see what happens. The longer I stay up, the worse it is for Pretty Lady because I have to wake her up and she goes in at 4 a.m. So.
Yeah, I think your mentality on like getting shit faced on stream must have changed. I'm looking back at it, 2 hour 41. And then right next to it is this one, and it's got this. This is the thumbnail for it. I'll send it to you.
I'm gonna say yeah, because right now I'm not really like buzz, but I feel pretty decent.
This is a stream before the one I'm talking about. The thumbnail, at least.
Hang on, I can't even say. I gotta get up and see it. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'm drinking Kentucky Club on it. That one's that's a straight bottle. But I'm gonna let a little secret out on this one. So, and I'm sure you understand it, and we're 2.5 hours in. So if you're here, you're dedicated. The way that these kind of things like work. So if I was to take a random bottle, and turn that son of a bitch up, that's going to gain more volume than anything. Even if I'm not drinking anything, I could go in my lips and make it bubble like I'm drinking, even though I'm not drinking. So it's more of a psychological aspect where like I make you think that I'm chugging a bottle, but I'm not. You know, I mean, you can't hide a beer like this one here. So this is what it sounds like now, but if you chug it, and it's empty, it sounds like that. You know, so you can't really hide those kind of things. But where a bottle, you can see how much is inside of it. You can and bubble it and make it seem like you're drinking more than you are. Like, there's a lot of ones where it seems like I have a bottle. Like, if I take this Kraken and I just, like this, the lid's closed. But I could take the lid off, not drink nothing, and take it and just go. And make it seem like I drink an absolute ton. I mean, I drink a little bit, but
you a shot worth though. You just got someone. You just wet your tongue with it.
It's enough to wet your whistle, and that's it. And that's what's really good about YouTube and stuff is mind games. And that's not to kind of say about people that watch me, because I love all of them, because they're amazing, because I'm trying to bury my own footprints, but they're acceptable to smaller things. If I look in my stream, like say I'm drinking a half gallon of something and I got it turned up, and that's my thumbnail, you know how many views that's going to get compared to me sitting here like this?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And so it's a huge difference. And I learned that early on. And that's why it's so funny when people are like, You're just a stupid alcoholic. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your like that you gave me. And yeah, I'm just having fun here. Because one, you think that I drink like this every single day, but I don't. And there's other people like, well, you have all those bottles in your room. You're an alcoholic. No, they're full.
Yeah, not only that, but that's like years. That's like over a year.
Yeah, we're pushing.
Go back on your YouTube channel. You can see this building up over the course of an entire year.
Yeah, it's not like I drink these every day.
The last couple of months.
You can see where the channel started to get bigger in the videos. You can gradually, slowly. So a lot of people, and I know 6ix9ine, you're one of them. Kenny kind of seen it like hand on hand. I started with this dresser here. This one dresser. And that was it. The walls were empty. This wall, actually, a year ago was fucking pink. It was pink. But this shelf was the only one that I had. It was full. So we had to buy another. So I bought this one. And then you slowly watch that one get full and fill up. And then now we are where we are, where we filled up all the backdrop. There's shelving with this one and that one over there. There's a bunch of shot glasses behind me. And it's more an aesthetic type of feel with every that's in it, you know? Because the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. And I feel like you guys have watched, especially you and Kenny, have seen how this has grown instead of me like, it could have looked like this 2 months into my YouTube channel because I had the money to buy it. So, but instead, it was a gradual thing that grew over time of people requesting things. Because majority of the stuff that's sitting on the shelf is something that I bought because I wanted to buy it. It's mostly stuff that people requested for me to buy. And I love it. My beard feels like there's still drink in it because I put some of that Kraken in it. Or not Kraken. Captain Morgan. That Captain Morgan tastes like Kraken, though. So if you're curious, should you buy Captain Morgan Black or Kraken? I would buy Kraken.
I still gotta try Kraken. One of my buddies, Dalton, said it's like good as fuck. But
Have you had the Captain Morgan Black Spiced Rum?
I think so.
Well, I would get one of each, try a drink, like a small drink of each, and then let me know the difference.
I'm a pretty big Captain Morgan fan. I like Captain Morgan White. It's better than Bacardi Platinum.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To each his own.
Bacardi is like the redneck ghetto gangster of rum.
I grew up on Bacardis, though. That's just
Trust me, I did too. There was this one time at band camp. Now I was at my buddy's house, Ray's. This is back when they still sold Bacardi 151. And I had chugged a whole like fifth. Actually, no.
Yeah, you've told me about this before.
Yeah. It wasn't a fifth. It was like a half a fifth. But
Yeah, it's one of those little mini.
I got carried home. But it tasted good. And that's what made me keep drinking it. Even at 151 proof.
That's exactly why they stopped selling 151.
Yeah. Even at 151 proof. That makes it, what? 70.
78.
Yeah, about to say 76 and a quarter. Or 75 and a quarter. Proof. Like that. You're drinking something that strong and it tastes so smooth, sweet. And you're just like, yeah, I haven't drank anything yet. And then about an hour or 2 hours in, you're just like, dead. I took a nap right here.
But that was me the last fucking party I went to. Like, I had been drinking the entire night. And, like, most of the people had already left. And I know I was staying the night there anyway because I'm homeboys with the dude who had all the people over.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I said that.
And that's how I feel here a lot, too. Like, when people come over and I'm already drinking or whatever, I'm like, hey, man, try this. Try that. Try this. Try this. Try this. Like, I have 70 plus bottles for people to try. And we went out to eat. Not only went to Galway Hooker because they actually had some Irish whiskeys that I've never had, but we went to Longhorn Steakhouse. And we sat at the bar. And there was not one bottle that they had on their shelf that I did not have at home. And I was so disgusted. Like, and they're like, "Would you like a drink?" And I was like, "Not really. I mean, I have all this at home. Why would I go out and spend $100 on a tab when I have all of it at home?" Because that's why when we went to the Galway Hooker, I tried I think it was a Redhead. I think it was the name of it. It was a 15-year. Because I wanted to try the Jameson 18-year-old. That was my hugest goal. When I got there and I looked at the bar menu and it said Jameson 18, and I was excited. I wanted it. I wanted to try it. I didn't care that it was $25 for a shot or a drink of it. I didn't care. They didn't have it. And then I had decided on something else. I can't remember what it was. It was like a heart something. I don't know what it was. And then they didn't have that. And then they had a Redhead. I think it was the name of it was Redhead. And it was a 15-year-old. And I was like, yeah, well, I guess we'll just try that one. You guys didn't have the other two. And she brought me the 18-year, which was like an $160 bottle, and didn't even charge me for it. Yeah. And because she felt bad, and she was like, I tried to bring you several others, and we didn't have them. So she's like, here's this, try that one. And I'd never been in heaven in my life until I tried that Irish whiskey that was almost my aged.
Bro, that expensive liquor, like the expensive liquor, is actually like insanely fucking delicious.
It is. This one was like 25. It was a 25-year-old Irish whiskey. I'm 26. That was insane for somebody to be like, you know what? We're not going to worry about the cost because everything you've wanted we just haven't had, so we're going to cover it. They covered an extent. They didn't cover all of it because you can't make an alcohol drink free. So they charged me for like their cheapest single shot. So it was so fun to be able to try those different drinks and look into the different. I'm never going to have like a $300 bottle of Irish Scotch on my window, but I was able to try it at a bar, for $20, $30. Same thing with Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Like that means anything.
Look at that. Here we go. Just to piss you dozers off.
Like you got Johnny Walker Blue Label is like $300 a bottle. Most places will sell a Johnny Walker shot $30 to $40 a double or a single, which is absolutely fucking insane.
I just don't be trusted in most places, honestly, because like if you have ever had a friend that's a bartender, they'll straight up dead face tell you like, don't buy the expensive shots.
Yeah.
We're drinking it and refilling it with fucking cheap shit. You're buying the cheap shit. It
would be like me. So if you was to come over and hang out here and say I set it up and I was like, and yeah, I'll give you a shot of this, but you give me $5, but the bottle is only worth $7.
No. If they be taking like the expensive bottles and taking all the expensive liquor out and replacing with cheap shit.
Oh, okay. So now I get what you're saying. So it's like the Buchanan's that I got. So this Buchanan bottle has the ball spout in it where you can't replace the spout. I think I showed you before, or maybe I don't know. But watching on YouTubes, this is gonna be the first time for you guys. If you open it up, it has a ball, almost a ball-bearing spout inside of it. You can't pour it or nothing unless you shake the bottom of it and get the ball out of the way. And you can't take that off. I tried. I even tried breaking it out, and you can't do it. It's made that way so you can't take a Macallan's, or I wouldn't say Macallan. You can't take like a random scotch, like my Grants that I have right here. You can't take the Grants out, which is like a $10 scotch, and put it in this.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. A lot of bottles don't have that though.
Yeah, there's a huge majority of people that don't have that. That's out of all the scotches and bottles that I've ever tried, the Buchanan's 12 year is the only one that I've ever seen that had a ball-bearing type style of drink. Because if you used anything else, you could pour it out and refill it. Even on a slow pour, you can refill a slow pour. You can pop that little cap off. And I learned that because that video is almost at like 5,000 views, and I've had a bunch of comments yell at me because I spent most of that video trying to figure out how to pour the damn bottle. I would tilt it, it wouldn't work. I would do all types of different random stuff, and it just didn't work until I like shimmied it. Like if you were tilting it and then you shimmied it, then it would pour. But if you didn't tilt it and you shimmied it, it was so stupid. But I understand why they do it now. I understand. There's a lot of comments and stuff like that explain why. Actually, they actually put in the comments on what it actually is called. Let's see here. So we got 40 comments of everybody being assholes. It's called a tamper-proof. That way, so the actual comment that actually helped me out was it's a tamper-proof pour socket. That way, it can allow you to pour it out easily and then refill it with a lesser and counterfeit scotch and resell it. And that was probably the better answer that I got. Or this one, it says the tamper-proof pour socket is there for the simple reason that the House of Buchanan's is one of the most sold Scotch whiskeys in Latin America, and it is to prevent someone to refill it with a lesser quality Scotch. This has been done for ages, and it is a common practice for every brand from Diego, Chivas Brothers, Grants, etc. But I can say that's not the truth because Grants does not do that. So you and your own forehead. So it's pretty much just a tamper-proof that doesn't let you bring in anything. Because it'd be like if you sold me your like $80 drink and then I poured it out, poured something else in it, and resold it for $80. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want somebody pouring like a $9 whiskey into your $90 drink.
It damages the brand itself. Like
it does. Because all it takes is one bad star review. Yeah, Kenny, we were actually talking about that the other day. So I was looking at a place to get a hat made. and there was this one woman, and she was the only 1-star review that actually hurt the review of the company that was making them. And the review was a 1-star, and the comment, it just said hats. That was it. It was an embroidery shop for hats and clothes and everything else. And she gave it a 1-star and said hats.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I just did a double shot where it was half Buffalo and half FireBall. I said I was going to earlier, but I didn't. I just did more FireBall. I just did that. Let me tell you, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, fine.
Like, it doesn't have to be Buffalo Trace, but like a whiskey mixed with FireBall, it gets rid of some of the FireBall. Like,
I don't have much Buffalo Trace left. But since you've done Buffalo Trace, I'll just do Buffalo Trace.
yeah, just do like I had more Buffalo Trace than FireBall in mine.
I'm going to do
That
a 50-50.
was actually really good. Like, surprisingly. I will say, though, don't ever mix whiskey with Texas Pete. It does not mix. It's disgusting.
All right, so we're pouring this one up now. You're actually breaking my soul right now, pouring this into this.
Buffalo Trace down here is easy as fuck to get.
It is.
It's expensive.
So exactly. So for you, for Buffalo Trace, is for like me getting Eagle Rare.
That's crazy to me.
So we're gonna put this in there just for you, though.
So a tad bit.
I've done like a 80-20.
That's perfect. There we go. That's perfect.
I'm very upset right now. It smells decent.
It actually, like,
It smells more like a schnapps.
Yeah, the flavors complement each other very well. Like the cinnamon, you get the cinnamon taste, but you also still taste like the really like classic whiskey flavors of Buffalo Trace.
And I like how it
It's
didn't.
like a really powerful flavor.
So if you've ever mixed other things, like you can see like the waves of the colors and the other whiskey going through it, you really can't see any of the other like syrupy waves going through it. All right.
They're pretty close in color.
So cheers. We're going to take this shot and see how it tastes.
Cheers. It's actually good. You'd be surprised.
Oh, but what I just sent you is better.
I'm pretty sure that bitch posted on Instagram, man.
Oh, my God.
It ain't bad. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's interesting.
Oh, it's like crazy. Like, for how good that is actually crazy to me.
So you're saying that Buffalo Trace should make a FireBall?
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
They should make their own cinnamon
whiskey.
whiskey.
Enough of those on the market. I think FireBall just having more whiskey in it instead of sugar would be better.
Oh yeah, of course. Any type of, I wish all flavored like whiskey types and that kind of general perspective would do more alcohol and less sugar. But then again, that's just all on what they want to make and do with their own thing. But we're about 5 minutes from 3 hours. That's probably going to be the longest live stream I've ever done. We're probably going to end it right at 3 hours, and then I got to eat something. I still haven't ate dinner, so we'll eat and then relax. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to chit chat with these two for a little bit and then go to bed. Well, you need to try those 60,000 is this one right here. And it actually comes with a really cool case.
The George?
This one.
Yeah, I gotta get George. I haven't had George in like forever. I've only had one time.
This is the 15 year. I got the 15. I got the 12 over here in this bronze. This one's full. This one's full. But it's all about which preference you want. So it's not like Johnny Walker. You know how Johnny Walker kind of gets more dense as it gets different colored? This one, as it gets older, it gets more smooth.
Yeah,
So
I gotta get George, it's like a mixture of whiskeys is what I looked at.
it is at first. So the Doors White Label and the Doors 12 year are made from Doors White Label is made from different types of single malts, up to 40 different single malts. The Doors 12 year is only made up from single malts that are 12 years at minimum or older. And then same with the 15 year. Anything that goes into the 15 year has to be at least 15 years old or older. So that means when this bottle, the Doors 11 or 15 year, I was 11 years old when that went into a barrel. Because I'm 26. So, same with Kenny. When me and Kenny were 11 years old, this was going into a barrel.
I'm also 26.
So, yeah. So, all of us, when we were 11, this was going into a barrel. And then from that time till when I bought it, it had sat in that barrel. Not counting its shelf life, which who knows what the hell that is. Why aren't they still full? What's the why? But I think, let's see, we're off on Monday. Monday morning, we'll probably do a UK stream just for the UK time zones. And we'll still definitely do Miller Monday. After that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll see what goes on. The only thing that's not going to be the same is Wednesday. Wednesday, I have a huge little date thing planned with Pretty Lady where we're going to go and see some things. I'm not going to say what it is because she watches my videos. So I don't know. That's what she's going to be looking for. We're going to be going to do some things I know I haven't done in a very long time or she hasn't done, period, in her life. And I'm really excited about that because we're finally off together, which has been very, very long time since we've been off at the same exact time. So we're going to go out and do some stuff. Not sure what we're going to take. We might take the Fox. We might take the truck. We might take the truck because the gas mileage is way better. Because I'm in between two places. The day of, I'm going to wake her up. I'm going to let her choose between the two. They are both exactly the exact same miles between here and there. And that was from Walmart in Lincoln. So I'm going to let her choose between the two of the places that I have in mind. We will know Wednesday. But I will still make my videos the exact same on Wednesday, and we will still try to go live on Wednesday. Actually, let me see my schedule for Thursday. All right, so tomorrow I'm 9 to 6. So you guys, I'll probably make my video around lunchtime. I'll probably open it, edit it, and all that good stuff on my Word. You should see it before 6. Sunday, or actually, you might see tomorrow's after 6, because I think tomorrow might be the beers. I can't remember. We got a lot of different stuff planned. Monday, I'm off. Tuesday, I got off at 7:30. Wednesday, I'm off. So we'll have to see. Everything goes. But I'm off this Monday. I'm off next Monday, and I'm pretty sure I'm off I'm not off next Monday. So I'm not off Monday, May 3rd. So when I'm off Sunday and I'm off the Tuesday. So there is a week where, this one. So not this coming week. I'm off Monday. Oh, actually, I'm off on both. Hang on, let me recollect because I'm about to mess up. So I'm off Monday, but I know Pretty Lady's not. We're going to do our normal video, however we normally do it. We'll probably have a UK video that day, which is this upcoming Monday. And then we're at work Tuesday, and then we're off Wednesday. Being off Wednesday helps out a lot because that means we have a video and a live to do that day. But also helps. Me and Pretty Lady's going to be doing our little vacation thing. And then we're off the next Monday for Miller Monday is also and Friday. So we'll see how it goes with them. But other than those, I can't really see that much further. I'm off a Sunday and a Tuesday, which is weird, but we'll see how it goes. But till next time, guys. You guys on YouTube has been absolutely amazing. We're going to finish this beer real quick. Tastes great. It's always good. We haven't finished it yet. All the burps, man. That's the only downside I have to Miller Lite is the burps and the carbonation. I really wish it didn't come back up as much as it went down. And 66 can let you know that that's the same thing. Well, I don't know. He doesn't really like Miller Lite that much. So.
I've drank my fair share of Miller Lite.
Have you had the actually somebody asked me the other day. Let me see if I can send you the screenshots. All right, so somebody wants me to do Miller High Life. Hang on. I got the wrong one. All right, so you have Miller Lite, you have Miller High Life, and you have the Miller Genuine Deluxe, or the Miller Genuine Draft. Yes. So I actually told some people I might do that one tomorrow. It's you take one Miller Lite. What I'm gonna do is one Miller Lite, one Miller High Life, and one Miller Draft, Deluxe Draft, and then kind of compare them inside of a video. Which ones have you had?
You said Miller Draft?
Yes. It's a deluxe draft. It's kind of like the Coors Banquet.
That doesn't make sense how I haven't had that. I figured Miller's Draft would just be Miller's on draft.
Yeah, no, so this one, you know how like the Coors has the Coors Banquet in the mini glasses?
Mm-hmm.
apparently Miller Lite has the same thing in a different type of setting.
I didn't see that. I've had all those. Really.
So they're wanting me to do, or well, I kind of told myself I was going to do it. It was a Miller Lite can, the 12 ounce, and which was Miller Lite. And then I was going to do the Miller High Life, which I can either get in a can or I can get in a glass bottle. Or I was going to do the banquets. So it was one of each of the varieties. Mostly because I absolutely always have Miller Lite in my mini fridge, so it's easier for me to do a can from each one of each. So I'll probably do High Life in a can, Miller Lite in a can. So we gotta be able to figure out how to do the banquet. Either in a can, if it's not in a can, I'll do a bottle of each. I'll just buy a 6-pack of each one. I was curious if you had tried any of them, other than obviously the High Life. Well, actually, I guess the better question would be: have you tried the banquet? Because I figure you tried the High Life, and I figure you tried the Light. So
yeah, I don't even think Miller sells like a not Light.
Very true. Miller's just like, hey.
Miller beer.
But Miller's great, no matter how you do it.
I don't really like High Life too much. But Miller Lite's alright. It's better than Bud Light.
High Life was like my grandpa's favorite. Kenny's grandpa. He had.
I like it, but
he always had either a case in the fridge or 2 cases underneath his bed at all times. No questions. There's always a redundant refill no matter what. But they were always great. It's actually a terrible way to do these things. I gotta figure out a way to do get rid of my live streams better, but you random weirdos from all across the planet, mostly YouTube. We'll move on stuff out of the way real quick. Bloop, 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 bloop. Because all this stuff is what I use mostly for Facebook. That way Facebook can see me at a good level compared to you guys, because you guys can see great because you're actually on a webcam. Everybody else is just off my Facebook. So I try to get everything else at the exact same period. Even though we've only had 4 beers this live stream. So usually I'll take this and I'll spin it sideways. And then you guys will go with me because by accident. And just go forward. That way I can get rid of those other weird guys later. And we'll put these where they go. Captain Morgan goes to the side. FireBall goes there. Everything has a home. Everything has a place. Don't need these once we're close. But you guys on Facebook are absolutely amazing, even though you're already gone. Most of you guys come over. Most of you guys already come to Facebook because Facebook is the biggest click rate for my YouTube channel. So if you came from Facebook, hit the subscribe button. You guys are amazing. But if you're not and you're here from YouTube because you decided to type in my name, which is weird because I don't know why you would type in my name. We should turn this thing down. Oh, it's not even the brightest. Oh, Jesus. Why are we... What? Usually, I think it's usually on that one. We can turn it down just a little bit. Just to kind of like get it where it needs to be. But you guys are the best. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, if you're watching and you're from if you're from Facebook, check me out. Usually we're not here around this long, but thank you. You're the best. Y'all are the biggest input into this channel from the beginning. So thank you. Even though it's changing now, most of the people are from Google search, YouTube search, Facebook search. That I didn't even know that was a thing until I done YouTube. So thank you guys. You're amazing. Till later, till next, until always. I love you. And these guys are going to listen to me ramble and chit-chat for a little bit more because I'm sure they're not going to bed yet. And I'm going to eat something while they bitch and moan because I'm going to eat and then go to bed. So, love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Next time, we might drink a little bit more. You never know. It's up to Kenny, really. Kenny made this idea. So if you guys like this, let me know. If you do, then it's going to force Kenny to do this kind of thing. So see you later, guys.